Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are having just a wonderful day today. Having to clear my throat and all that kind of stuff. But also... Oh, there we go. There we go. Always making me jump, Malarkey. Always making me jump. I have cleaned my PC. Well, for the most part. The dust carpet that was on the cooler for my CPU is gone. That's one good thing. Jesus Christ. You guys love making the squirrel jump, don't you? You guys love making the squirrel jump. Hello, Lyra. Hello, Malarkey. Hello, Crimson. Everybody on the Twitch side. Hello, John Led, Loyal Monster, Hoppy, and anyone else who's on the YouTube side. Appreciate y'all. Lurkers and chatters alike, you are very much appreciated. Every single body who shows up.
I'm fucking hungry.
Have I eaten? I haven't eaten this morning. I'm not hungry yet, but it's gonna hit there. It's gonna hit. It's definitely gonna hit. We have big news today in regards to, you know, Nijisanji and things like that. So, let's see. First, Michi's heartfelt moment. Let me get to the point where we can actually move on to where it's supposed to be.
So, alright, chat.
We're not gonna watch all of it, by the way, because like fucking hell, we can't watch all of it. It's 11 fucking minutes. I love Michi just like the next person, but this is news day. We have to go on to news, especially today. It's big news. So yeah, Hoppy Fuwari plush is regular merch now. I'll be able to import it with its forwarding service when I get paid. Nice. So now some Fuwari stream, which is also binaural. Niji 50% decline. Yeah, Niji's having a big decline right now. It's a big decline. We're gonna go over everything, and since we have people who are very into numbers in Kurisanji and very into numbers, and actually have some words on the numbers, I'm gonna first go over the full report. Of course, taking liberties here and there to make sure that the report is not too boring, if you know what I mean. But here we're gonna have a little bit of chat with Michi Mochi V. And her having her heartfelt moment with the chat. Michi Mochi V, as we all know, is a very, very heartwarming person. A person who does a lot for her community and tries to continue doing a lot for her community. And is very close-knit with them. So here we have her talking a little bit about it.
So, on my break, I didn't completely forget about you. I spared some thought or two.
God, why is it so hard to be genuine with you guys? I don't know why. Before I give you the surprise, I genuinely want to thank you. You guys have changed my life.
That's true with a lot of YouTubers, including myself. Viewers do change your life. The followers, subscribers, they do change your life in many ways.
Oh, why does it sound so weird? Am I crazy? This should be easier. You know, it's just so embarrassing. Why does it feel embarrassing? I'm gonna close my eyes and maybe look away. Okay.
I thank you, chat, for like.
She can do
I
it.
get drunk.
Listen, man. Okay. I think you guys are really cool, and like you didn't have to support me or anything, but you guys do support me, and I'm like, whoa, no way. And because you guys support me, now I can like take care of my health properly, and now I have like my proper meds, I have my proper vitamins, I have my treatments back in order, and all that cool stuff. And it's like, no way. And that's thanks to you, chat. So like, thank you, I guess.
There you go. That's what you did.
You know what's more horrible? I practiced this. You can ask my mom. Last week, I told my mom, like, okay, mom, I'm going to be honest with chat and genuinely thank you. Because even my mom was like, Michi, remember to say thank you to chat. Right? Good. Yeah, ended at that. I'm being genuine. I know I don't sound genuine. I have a hard time. Well, whatever. Point. You know that I'm being genuine, right? Good.
Okay.
This is your last... Oh,
Chat, I want to say thank you for supporting me as much as you have, and stop staring at me! Look away! What is wrong with you? You can't just
They're all looking at her.
Whatever. Pointless thank you, I guess.
suck my balls, guac guac. Yeah. Because I want to show like my appreciation, but it's like hard. I don't know why. I can do it when I'm drunk or when I'm medicated, but like sober, I can't.
And still like, you know, spend time with me and stuff. It means a lot, you know, because like, you know, I'm just gonna speak very candidly, okay? Please don't sue me, anyone. And like, please don't clip it out of context. This is supposed to be wholesome and just wholesome, okay? Nothing but love from my end. So don't like clip it badly. Basically, this perhaps maybe in the past I have streamed before. Who knew, right? I'm made up of a lot of people. Maybe someone in my body has streamed before. I don't know. Anyways, so one of my biggest fears at that time was like, I thought to myself, like, oh man, woof. You know, I'm not gonna see the same faces, and I'm not gonna be able to talk to the same people. And at that time, it wasn't like this.
Can't get rid of us that easily, Michi. You're stuck with us. We're not going anywhere.
Nailed it. Hold on, chat. Let me cook. You know that like picture of that guy holding a pen and he's writing on fire? That's we weren't the size we were. Like subs and follows wise, yes, we were like bigger, but not as many people showed up to like hang out most of the time. It was different, right? So in my head, it was like, it wasn't a small community, but it was only smaller than what it is today. And because of that, I got to, you know, hear more of people's life story and see more of the same people in chat and stuff like that. Well, you put me in a basement. Sorry, Sarah. So yeah, after everything, I remembered when I left, I was like, oh, it's so sad, you know? It was a bit sad. It was a bit harder, at least from my end, because it was like I'm just gonna speak honestly, but this might not sound good, and I'm sorry if I say something wrong. I will apologize in advance. If you already have a bigger community, leaving a bigger community is definitely like harder because that's a lot of people. But most of the time, you don't really know everyone. You know what I mean? At that time, I remembered like, oh yeah, I'll mute TTS for a second. I'll pause donations for a second. I remember at that time, I streamed. The first time I ever streamed, I streamed to like 1 viewer. I remember this. This was like long.
That's like me too. Well, I mean, that's still streamed to 1 viewer. But here she's pretty much going over, you know, that yes, when she was in her past life, when she was at the big Niji in the sky, she didn't know everybody. She didn't know a lot of people. And she continues going on about this, that it's different being in a large place like that, a corporate place where you may not know everybody. Of course, some places like, you know, Hololive and Face Connect and other things, even though they have larger communities, they try to make it into a community, Idle the End, etc. Nijisanji just sees it as the business side, and it's not necessarily the livers or VTubers' fault that it's seen as the business side. That's what's pushed to them by the agency themselves. And that's kind of what Michi's saying. That's the way I'm seeing it. Maybe that's my weird interpretation of it. Maybe that's my weird translation of it. But it was all business during that time because that's what was being pushed to her. And now that she is able to be herself and able to be in her own community, yes, it's big. It is definitely big, but she knows a lot more people because now it's a lot closer. Now it's a lot closer knit, and now she can be herself and be more personal with everyone else. And let's see what you guys are saying. You don't really need to say that you're monster and malarkey, like they're different people. Need you really making us do math? Yep. My burbs are called Chicken Nugget, Wobbles, and Rococo. That's cute. That is cute as heck, Lyra. My kibby is called Orion, and my puppy is called Craw. Love them. Love them all. I love those names. No, you didn't miss the news section. We just started, Blue Milk. Yeah, we're 12 minutes into the live. You didn't miss the news section. We're actually not even getting into the news. We actually got into a little bit of Michi just being Michi and being kind to people and appreciating that she actually has a fan base that appreciates her, appreciating that she has a fan base that she can be close to. Remelia's life was saved by Face Connect, even though she still has her sad girl moments. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Zenny. We'll send you some images of the model later to confirm the hairstyle. It's okay, the final product needed for poses. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Zenny. Let's see. And we're oh yeah, this is I think this is just it's just this. A small little meme going on before we start into the big news. before we go into the big stuff, it's well, yeah. Before we get into the big stuff, we're gonna go into a little bit of memes. It is meme time. It's a short meme. It's a small meme, but it's still a meme. Memes matter. All memes matter. So you can't Kabadon a ghost. Kabadon is like hitting them in the, like, I guess doing the little face plant. I don't know what it is. It's like something like that happens to do with the face. Let me just actually check what Kabadon is before I fucking talk about this shit like I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Ah, okay. Okay, that's what Kabadon is. For me, no, that would be for the Dakimakura. I think that's what we're talking about. So, because I'm thinking of making one. Kabedon by JQ, 1790. This is a little bit of a meme on the Kabedon. If what a Kabedon is, if you don't know what it is basically in the anime thing where like a guy puts his hand on a wall and kind of like, you know, and with the woman's back on the wall and that kind of thing, kind of being forward to them, and it said you can't Kabedon the ghost. She had Kabedon, and she's like, me? No. Oh no, she's like, oh, that's a big F you actually. That's a big F you. She's like, F you, I'm going through the wall. You can't Kabedon the ghost. Of course you can. You just have Doki do it. Oh yeah, that's right. Doki did do that to Mint, and Mint didn't know how to react. Very true. You just have Doki do it. If you want to Kabedon the ghost, you just have Doki do it. Ah, this guy again. Yes, we have this guy again. This guy again. Yes, with hands staring at person. Thank you, John Le. Let's see. Their pics are in game screenshot channel. Not fair in the game. Far in the game on day 4. Nice. Thank you, Lyra. Thank you for putting it there. Here we go with some more stuff. I have a lot of news today, so I'm gonna try to cover it as quickly as possible, and you know, a little bit of non-interruption sections. I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to catch up to you guys comments when I can, but I'm gonna try to get through all of this as much as I can. The misogyny part 2. Same guy I spoke about the other day. If you know, then you know. I did speak about this dude. Did speak about what he was saying about, you know, how the Kurosanji subreddit is full of misogyny according to him. Just trust my basic allegations and my screenshots that prove barely anything, bro. The thread trying to explain why they aren't misogynist sure is full of misogyny. Surely rampant use of sisters, a term which women have asked not to be called due to derogatory usage. We're not calling women that. We're not calling women that. We're calling a group of people who used to call themselves sisters themselves. It has been proven. It was something that they used to do on 4chan to kind of push themselves up. Kind of like, you know, how Niji Bros were like, you know, we're a group of people, like a sisterhood or a brotherhood, you know, trying to kind of, you know, have coalesce behind a group. It was a positive thing originally. And of course, people, when they troll others, they try to make that into a negative thing. And once it starts being effective, it's not going to stop. That's the issue that's happened. They've made it effective by trying to push that it's misogyny, trying to push all this other stuff when it's not. It is never meant as misogyny. It's never meant as anything against women. It's just against these crazy folks. That's all it is. It's taking what they wanted to be a positive, and because, you know, the YouTube and 4chan and all these other places are a troll factory, people are trolling them into that. Thread trying to explain why they aren't misogynist, blah, blah, blah. Here is just basically saying the same thing. He's just saying that it's derogatory and it's the sisters were a term that women want to have stopped being used. It's just, yeah, it's not, it's BS. For a misogynist for calling them Niji sisters, imagine how misogynist they must be for having created that name in the first place. Yes, the Nijisanji Defense Forces, the heavy Nijisanji cultists, as like I like to call them, they created that name. So, okay, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that it is misogyny. Let's just say for the sake of argument that it is. How misogynistic are they for having created it in the first place? They're the ones who created the thing. They created Niji sisters. They called themselves Niji sisters first. So that means that they created it for intent of misogyny. And now that it's being used against them, they just want to put that, move the goalpost and, you know, kind of want to make it now into like, into supposedly a dog whistle for misogyny. People need to remember that it was inhabitants of the doxing site NYF Co. the one who doxed me, by the way, which was like the birthplace of the B catalog against Nina and a different truth against Selen, but fortunately offline now, who just so happened to be extreme Niji fans, originally came up with the term and called each other just that. They called each other just that as like a group name, as kind of like a sisterhood type of thing, like I mentioned before, as a kind of sisterhood. That's what they wanted to be. You know, saying we're Niji sisters, we're you know, like a sisterhood, we're together, we're this.
My hand and we can do other little things, but I need my head pats on each hand.
They were calling themselves that, to be a sisterhood, to be, you know, we're together, we're this, you know, we are the humongous group of people, we're you know, we're together strong type of thing. They used to call each other that all the time. That's one thing that they're retconning that whole thing. He even said, all I need to say is here about this, and even updated when I said that S2. You could have done the same, don't get me wrong. I hate these efforts with a burning passion, have a beat dead horse myself. Rather put my effort into something more than just have it at a guess. Basically, yeah, I mean, it's like, it's whatever. It is whatever. It is absolutely whatever. But just having it cleared up, because it's been mentioned in my community, they created it. They're the ones who created it. We're not saying it. I don't say it to mean anything against women. It's not that way. You can take it however you want, but my intentions are never that way, and I don't see it that way. That's why I keep using it, because I don't see it as anything negative. Sisterhoods are good. This Niji sisters aren't good though. The sisterhoods in general are great. They bring community together, but these people use that community to troll and to be negative and to be aggressive and to dox people like me. Like, I got nuclear doxed by the Niji sisters. That's why I use that term, because these people who are supposedly trying to be a sisterhood did so many bad things with it that I will use that name against them because it makes them seethe. Thank you for the head pats. Sorry, like I said, I was recording, Malarkey. Thank you for the head pats. Crimson Micah as well. Everybody, thank you for throwing stuff in my face. Sounds weird, but yeah, you guys did stuff. Thank you, appreciate it. What genre? Cozy, as far as I know. Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. Oh, nice. I don't know if it's Stardew Valley, like the Cozy Grove. I think Cozy Grove isn't that new one that's like a farming simulator. I guess the Stardew Valley is a farming simulator. Cozy Grove is kind of the same thing. Find people saying sister is criminally word kind of BS. It's kind of like what it is. You call a female sibling. You have one quest per day type thing. Okay. The VTubing community is effed. Yep. I never use it as anything negative in the sense of, like I said, sisterhoods are good. Sisterhoods are useful. Sisterhoods can bring people up, but they use that quote-unquote sisterhood to dox people like me, to do other things like that. I'll never stop mentioning it because they always need to be held accountable for it. Yeah, the source is, trust me, bro. It's the most used source on the fucking internet. Trust me, bro. That's why I have that disclaimer in all of my videos. Unless I have actual proof, like there's actual proof behind what I'm reading, take it as a rat. Take it as someone just spouting their stuff online. Whilst, let's see, more like cult at this point. That's why I call it Niji cultist as well. Obviously the bad troll, not for one, which just wants to make people laugh. Exactly. VTubing has its ups and downs absolutely as well. 2024, especially bad year for the entire entertainment sector. It really has been. Honestly, it really has been. This is just a bit of an addendum to what I just mentioned about the Niji Sisters. It says, mainly for any visitors, history of the term, Niji Sisters was chosen by Nijisanji Liver fans, male and female, to represent themselves. It was done both to contrast Hololive fans, Holo Bros, like I mentioned, I've always mentioned this in the same one. Holo's main livers are female and main audience is male. Nijisanji is the opposite. It's only used as a derogatory term because after any color was exposed as a terrible company for its livers, some fans started defending said company instead of the livers working for it, who they were supposed to be actual fans of. Thus, Niji Sisters became parasocial fans of the company. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything negative towards women. Basically giving you a quick explanation of what I just said before. Thus, if someone's trying to claim that the term is negative for any other reason, they either do not know these facts, welcome, or are also trying to deflect things by painting their critics as evil. Yes, they're trying to take away evil from them and deflect it onto people like myself. So yeah. I might try to stay under the radar to avoid needy sisters targeting me. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I've already been doxxed, so I've already got needy sisters. Oh, I've got, like, you look me up. I think you ego search me on Twitter. You're gonna find a lot of stuff about me. Just ego search the Matt Salvi or something like that. I never do, but I've had people send me stuff of, you know, things that they say about me, and I'm like, holy crap, man, these people are obsessed with me, and I'm like, why? Why are you so obsessed with me? Besides telling the truth about what's happened with your fucking agency, what else have I done to make you be so obsessed? That's my question. I guess that's enough for them to be obsessed with. They go crazy if they get called out for the insane actions. If you know how it goes, a few bad apples spoil the bunch. Yeah, I don't want to get accused of anything like that. And true, exactly. Considers Nijisanji is mostly a female fan base, hence Niji sisters. Salvi living rent free in their heads. Absolutely, absolutely. Hello, Suni and Melvin. Gerard and Blue Milk and everybody else who's here. Any Color has released their stuff. This is going to be a long one, so apologize if I can't get to all of your comments right away. It's going to be a long one. The time has come, not for the Q4 report, which we already got, you know, in April or so, for the Q1 report, which usually takes about 3 months, 4 months, sometimes a little bit more. Like I think it's been 5 months since the Q4 ended, the Q1 ended, but it is usually 3 months or so after the thing, and we finally have it. And here we go. The big thing here is Niji EN revenue fell down by 50%, and they somehow managed to deliver a negative event revenue. Intern Kun, who translated the English version of the report, was shocked so much that they put -8 instead of the proper accounting term. I'm assuming this is AX concert cancellation fees, things like that, in events. I was only able to find the Any Color Japanese report. Let me actually see. Let me see if this is the one that I translated, by the way. Let me just see if this has the correct numbers for everything. Yeah, it's operating profit, sales, margin, 3D modeling, etc., etc. Yeah, a lot of these things are still in Japanese, which is interesting. Where's the translated reports? Here it is. So fuck this part. The EN report. Here we go. Because I want to put the EN report there. The time has come. The time has definitely come. Let me read before I go getting. Doubt Hex or Kunai's graduation started Q1. No, it's going to be Q2. It's going to be Q2 because they happened just recently. Niji EN may not even see Q2 at this point. Wonder if investors thought about Q1 report. They want your fluffy tail, I guess. I guess they do. Yeah, since they go nuclear when people go against them. Hololive and Niji are complete opposites, even down to the names of their fans. Exactly. Holo did have issues. They tend to deal with stuff better. They tend to try to prevent their parasocialism better. From what I've seen, that is definitely something that they have pushed more for, preventing their parasocialism. Now, since my voice is feeling kind of dry, let's go. Fix my voice, fix my voice, fix my voice. The big time has come. Q1 report. We read the Q4 report about several months ago. Now it's time for the Q1 report. Big takeaway is EN revenue is down 50%. Let's see how everything else has been going. Let's see the full thing. Financial results, all these type of things, of course, you have here. We're just going to go by their main thing. It says membership-driven profit structure, Vtuber unit, merchandise such as popularity of heroes. They're saying that the merchandise is helping out a lot of their stuff, keeping things afloat. Major factor for the underperforming commerce business was the lost opportunities to sell merchandise based on the two events mentioned below, which were the big summer concert and, you know, the one that we're going to have at Anime Expo and things like that. They couldn't sell merch very much because the expo was done. Revenue significantly underperformed level forecast for quarter one as one of the 3 events planned at the beginning of the fiscal year was postponed and another was canceled. Postponed event has been rescheduled for December. Oh yeah, there was another postponed event that was rescheduled for December. Those 2 are making it bad. Promotion, number of projects remained unchanged, but the unit price of projects increased significantly. So what they're saying here is that they're still having the same amount of projects, but it's costing them more to do it, basically. Live streaming has gone up 9.5%. Commerce has gone up 19.5% by business area. 93% up revenue, according to them. Promotion of 5.9% in the quarter one results. Year on year, for quarter one to quarter one. The other stuff has gone 40%. And this is all in millions of Japanese yen. So overall, live streaming has gone 1.3 billion Japanese yen. It's up 9.5%. The revenue itself is up 16.9%. Operating profit and operating profit has gone up 32.8%, and net profit has gone 32.8%. The revenue. Quarter one results are still, they fell short of targets. We made no changes for the fiscal half year and things like that. So the progress, according to what they're saying, for the full fiscal year, this is to move the goalposts a little bit. This is kind of obfuscation, trying to hide the bad stuff by saying, oh, in the year we're 41% progress. In the year we're 38% progress. That type of stuff. But they did fall short of the forecast. The forecasts were 18,000 and 7,100. I don't know why they had such high forecasts for everything involved. But their forecast overall are 39,000 and 14,800 in millions of Japanese yen. That's what they're forecasting overall. So the progress compared to forecast, they wanted to be like halfway there. They're not halfway there. But they still have 3 quarters to go. So we'll see how that goes. The revenue is down from year to year, 16.9%. Overall, promotion, events, commerce, they all look smaller. They're all way smaller in every single sense of the word. Operating profit is also down compared to year on year. It's 8.6% down. The direct variable costs, all these other things, all these other costs that usually come up with businesses, is up 1.2%. The other costs and SG&A, that they're in general costs, they're, office related costs, employee related costs, outsourcing, etc. It's up 7.4%. So their costs are up. That's what they're saying. That's why they're having less money, supposedly. Number of VTubers has remained pretty stagnant recently because they've had graduations and they've had some people coming up. The most recent graduations of Kunai and Hex are going to be probably in quarter 2, maybe quarter 3, because remember, the quarters are weird. They're not like the every 3 months starting in January. They're every 3 months starting in like April, I believe. So that happens. So their numbers are up. Number of any color ID, thousands of accounts. I don't know what that means in the sense of people being in there. I guess there were 5 new debuts and 1 graduation from Nijisanji, 3 new debuts from Nijisanji. So we have the number of employees has also gone up to 454. They have corporate, engineer, designers, and business is their largest portion, of course. Business and VTuber management, VTuber planning, content planning, event planning, YouTube program planning, media mix planning, that type of stuff. So they have, they're putting all these separate there, but they've had from quarter 4 to quarter 1, they've had 24 more people. So interns, tons of interns, which is as we know, especially in the business section, they have a lot of interns. Maybe in illustration, 2D modeling, they have more professionals, and content production, that type of thing, they have more professionals. But in the business section, we all know by now they do intern stuff because they announce it. They announce the fact that they're doing it. New debuts, Ayakaki has been very successful, especially Loon Loon. Loon Loon, the mascot character here in top center, has been extremely successful. The Noth, on the other hand, has not. Why? Not because they haven't tried hard. Not because they aren't trying their hardest. They're doing their damnedest to try to be successful. Nijisanji has been like, nope, EN, we've abandoned you at this point. We're not going to give you any support. We're not going to give you anything. That's just the way we're doing things. Key initiatives, they're going to Chrono Noir 6th Anniversary, June Bride, Nijisanji and Heroes, Nijisanji Battle Mode type, Google Pixel X Nijisanji, in Japan, of course, NBA X Nijisanji, Joe Rikuchi first live as well. Those are the key initiatives that they've done. Not necessarily being super successful, as you can see down here. Their initiatives, Nornis, etc. Year on year, supposedly, for the initiatives on the outlook for second quarter, this is what they want to happen. They want it to be 54% year on year results. This is their outlooks. This is what they're looking to have happen. They're trying to have 68% growth on the operating profit and net profit, same thing. These usually are never met. The first quarter ones, as you saw before, they weren't really fully met. They're at 34% of what they're expecting, that type of thing. So, financial forecasts for the quarter one results. First half in 2025, 18,000, that's what they're expecting. Operating profit, 7,100, margin 39.4%. Operating profit on the secondary part and net profit is 27.8%. What they've had what they wanted the full year is this. These are all the forecasts. Their actual results for 2024 were actually down here. As we all know, they actually did okay. They did close to what they're expecting for 2025. That's why 2025 forecasts have been pushed up. They're close to what they're expecting to have. Now, the difference is about 7,000 and percentage of change. These are all going to be their forecasts, what they're expecting. They always shoot high and they go low, pretty much. They end up being lower than they shoot high because they shoot a little too high. Their income statements, their revenues for the full year 2023, 2024, 26.3% of growth. They're expecting another 16% of growth. Another, their growth margins and things like that. These are all number. For the people who love numbers, I have them here for you guys. But all these numbers here, you're going to see a little bit better because I'm going to move them up a bit so you can see a little bit better because my face is covering some of them. All these things here, the profit margins, everything like that, that is all expectations. These are all forecasts for the profits. And these are things that aren't really doing too well. This is year-on-year growth. According to this, actually, this is actual quarter one, what they actually happened in there. According to them, operating profit went up 32.8% and net income went up 32.8%, even though there were some areas that were lower. So that's their claims here. Of course, we can only take them based on their claims. They can't really lie on these things because if they find out that they've lied before, they can get into deep trouble. Now, before I move into this, I want to read what you guys say because this is going to be a long one. I still have more than half of it to go. I'm going to speed through it and think a little bit more. If anything, we've seen from the Ubisoft investors updated, the similar thing can apply to Niji. Either Riku may take the company, go private, or possibly sell the company to another high bidder. That could be possible. Let's see. Garbage merchandise still. Honestly, almost no events. Guess they learned the tickets aren't selling. EN is doing decent in C for events. They might be, yeah. I mean, that's a Pipric. It's fine if they are. I mean, I wish them the best always. The livers themselves. Pink equals English, red equals JP. If only Niji had done free concert portion and shift the rest of them to the channel memberships, where they're free to play channel members can choose to buy the stuff. Exactly, that'd be great, but they didn't do that. Denoth are rolling with the punches and EGN has done to themselves. Denoth is just not successful by being that same banner, even though Denoth is innocent. Exactly. Thank you, Joseph. I try. These things can be so very dry and so very boring for many people. But I know that there are people who want to see this because you want to see things burn. Out of everyone in Denoth, Clara is very wholesome. Yes. She's very wholesome. So, and Twisty is also very much her own person as well. Hello, Stalking Geek. Did I see that right? They didn't show EN numbers again this quarter. They're gonna show it soon, but they're waiting for the later part. They're waiting for the later part. Believe me, they're gonna show it soon. In fact, here's the numbers that you want to see. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller to make it easier for you guys to see the numbers behind me and not just take it at face value. Making myself a teensy bit smaller. Let's see if I can. Yep, there we go. And because I'm a bit smaller, I'm gonna be a bit more about this. You know what I mean? So here we are, a little bit more of what it is here. The revenue by business area and group. We have this. These are big numbers. These are numbers that a lot of people are looking forward to, as you can see there. My face covers it a little bit. I apologize for that. Fiscal year 2025, quarter one. We have live streaming JP. The quarter one, quarter to quarter, Nijisanji JP made less money. Quarter to quarter, live streaming, they made a little bit more. Commerce, they made less. Events, they made way less. And promotion, they made a little bit more. EN made half of what they had before. Pretty much half of what they had before. Exactly 50% overall of what they had before. Live streaming dropped by hundreds of millions of yen. By over 100 million yen. In total, they lost 682 million yen overall for Nijisanji EN. That's about $5 or 6 million million US dollars around, based on, you know, the about 5 million US dollars based on the current exchange rates or so. They lost like around 5 million. Events, they lost money on the events because events for quarter one 2024, they had nothing. This one they had something, but they had to because of all the planning involved and everything like that, and they made nothing. They lost 8 million Japanese yen. What does that mean? They lost about $80,000 or so. Probably with I don't know, penalties they had to pay or something like that. Who knows? Promotion was down a bit too, money-wise. Live streaming and other, I don't know what other is. Maybe it's their little bits that are split among them. You have a big loss, almost half as well for the quarter. From year to year, you also have other, the 61 here, as you can see down here. They lost pretty much a lot. Their revenue was about 1 billion yen less, which is about 10 million US dollars less. About 1.5 billion yen, which is about 10 million US dollars, around there. Because you multiply it by about 150, and that's what you get. About 10 million US dollars less, which is a lot. That's a lot of loss. No company wants to go on loss. No company at all. And yes, the 8 million yen, as everyone is probably in the comments saying right now, the 8 million yen has to do with the Anime Expo thing. Because they canceled the concert, the preparation, like I said, they probably had to pay a cancellation fee. They probably had to pay that out of their own pocket. They can't use insurance because it wasn't a emergency. It wasn't like an actual like natural disaster or anything like that happened. It was just that they canceled it, so they probably had to pay a cancellation fee. COGS and SG&A. I want to let you guys know what COGS and SG&A, for all of you like myself who aren't very versed in these things. COGS is cost of goods sold, basically the cost that it took for them to sell anything that they made. And SG&A is selling, general, and administrative costs. So these are all costs. One is the goods that they sold, basically the production of those goods, like any kind of merchandise, how much it cost them to make it. And the other ones is selling, general, and administrative expenses, how much it costs for them to put it on the marketplace and that kind of thing. Two different costs, because one is like manufacturing and another one is more the administrative side. So the cost of sales you have here. You have quarter one 4,000, this quarter one 3,000. It's still less. Revenue, percentage of revenue is a higher percentage of revenue, but it was less revenue overall. Direct variable costs, you can see it's also a drop, but also a higher percentage of revenue because the revenue was lower overall. Employee related costs went up. Office related costs went up. Outsourcing and other also went up. Their SG&A, which is their administrative stuff, that went up. All their costs have gone up, and that's why they're saying that there's less profit overall. Their balance sheet, you can take a look at it here as I try to show it to you guys here. You take a look at it. Current assets, from fiscal year 2023 to now, it had dropped a lot. The current assets dropped a lot from 2024 to now. About 8 million yen, 8 billion yen drop. Cash and deposits also went down. They are down a lot. These numbers, these balance sheet and cash flow statement numbers, that is what scares investors. The inventories are around the same. The accounts and receivables went down a bit. that can be good because that means it's less, less overhead, not current tasks. All these things, these cash flows, it can scare them. Business overview. They're talking about here about, being the largest VTuber group in Japan by numbers, because of the fact they throw meat wave after meat wave after meat wave. Yes, they develop multiple services anchored by each VTuber. This is their large group of VTubers because they just decided to go meat wave. They're trying to supposedly expand the fan community, lies, constructing engagement. Niji sisters and the cultists, of course. Improving brand recognition. Well, your brand recognition is down the toilet right now, sirs and madams. Real world connections. That's also bad. You haven't done anything good for those. Long-term performance progress. For 2024, which is the last full year that they have, which, of course, they're showing full years. They can't show the full year of the fiscal year 2025 because the fiscal year 2025 is barely in its second, I believe it's in its second quarter, which is, nowhere near being done. I think it's from April to April, I think, is when they do the fiscal years in Japan. So yeah, they've gone up considerably, but I think this year it's going to be down. A few VTubers are selected from approximately 10,000 auditioners and 6 to 12 months of training. So remember, when you see people graduate, like Hex that graduated recently in September, and I mean that's September, August, you see them graduating. That means that yes, they were on a 1 year or however year contract. Their contracts are usually 6 months before they debut. That's when they sign them. Same thing with Kunai, who's going to be graduating soon. The reason why she could graduate soon in September is because, just based on this, because she came out in around October. Based on this, they had signed their stuff somewhere around April or May. So because of that, we can tell that she probably signed a 1 year contract and either made an option to be able to get out or was able to get out in some other way. Of course, we have, VTubers select approximately 10,000. Live streaming revenue, 16%. Commerce percent of revenue, 59%. 18%, 6%. Basically, the whole big thing here. And it says right here, negligible choice turns out wasn't negligible in the end. Absolutely. I did say that 8 million yen was a canceled concert, most likely. Okay, I'm just seeing this emoji. Got it earlier today. I'm not going to waste it now. Now, Missing Goblin, if you weren't doing any type of actual, run and gun or like flyby, get this amount of viewers here on Twitch type of thing, then let me know through whispers and I can unban you. But the moderator banned you quickly because of the fact that it was seen as spam. So if it's not a spam, let me know. Let me read what you guys are saying here. Let me see if I missed anything. Let's see. Denoth are rolling with the punches. Out of everyone in Denoth, Clara is very wholesome. Okay, I read that one. Twisty is also very kind and creative. Yes, she is. Electric, recent ASMR. The person making the quarter reports is trying to fluff up EN sales. They're putting EN sales last. Yes, they are. Must be paying fines for canceling a week before AX concert. Most likely they did pay fines. BS their way to look good, but the results say otherwise. Exactly. I apologize for the length of this, but I'm trying to go full over this, just the way it should be looked at, so you guys can see the full report. Quarterly fluctuations in each business model. Quarterly revenue fluctuations are dependent on events, etc. Live streaming, it fluctuates per VTuber. This basically saying, yeah, things are being kind of weird. It's not our fault. It's everything else. That kind of thing. Fluctuates quarterly due to differences in types of merchandise and hits. Seasonal but stable progress for promotion events, etc. You're seeing the things there. Any colors market environment. They're trying to show growth. Forecasts. These are all forecasts of domestic VTuber market size forecasts. These are all how big their market, the market that they can tap. This is not any color itself. This is saying the VTuber. This is what they're seeing in the market growth and what they want to do. Of course, down here, they're saying conceptual representation of Japan VTuber market share. Any colors and competitor A is almost always Hololive. Yes, they have a smaller market share because of the fact they actually seem to want to cater their people, cater their new showings of their new generations to their audience instead of just a meat shield, meat grinder type of thing. You have good ones like Ayakaka that popped up, Ayakaka, whatever it is called, Aikeka, whatever you want to call it. The one with Loon, they're doing very well. They're doing very well. But for every Loon, you have people like the Noth and TTT who get nothing. Concentration of major VTuber firms, vertical launch of VTubers. It's basically saying that the whole market is growing, where large companies can easily leverage their superiority through the use. Superiority, they always do this. Large company where easily leverage their superiority through the use of existing communities. They did this in the Q4 report too. They're using the same exact language. I don't think Cover uses this language, but Any Color likes using the whole superiority thing because they do have a superiority complex on everyone else. It just looks really bad. Building a broad fan base of all genders and ages, especially young adults, Generation Z, particularly Any Color, 32% male, 68% female. That's why they're called Niji Sisters a lot of times. Because Hololive is totally the opposite. Hololive has like 68% male and 32% female. That's why they're called Holo Bros. So that's why they're called that way. It's not anything misogynistic. Just remember that. They have 20 to 29 as their largest ones. 19 and younger is 21%. And they have older babas around. Feature of revenue spread across VTubers. This is just saying that the primary ones that are giving them the largest percentage of what they have are ones that debuted before the 2019. And the ones that debuted other are still giving them 18%. The KRID, those type of ones, I think is what they are. The ones that debuted after fiscal year 2024 only do 1%. So yeah. Revenue contribution per VTuber. Revenue contribution accumulated and per VTuber is much less, of course. Management policy for midterm growth. They want to increase sales because, of course, they are a merchandise company that happens to have VTubers. They want to increase it by 8%. That's stupid. I don't think it's going to happen. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen. Operating profit by 94%. I don't think it's going to happen. These are goals. These are lofty goals that they're doing. Important policies, midterm management goals. They want to revenue per VTuber is increasing through the strengthening of the ecosystem, according to what they say. They want to strengthen business foundations, increase employees in business areas, VTuber management strengthen, VTuber management structure. There, I'll see it when I'll see it. You know, seeing is believing. If they actually prove it, then good for them. If they don't, then whatever. Production of VTubers. They want to increase it by 10 to 15%. The number of VTubers per year. So let's say they have 200 something, they're going to be 20 or more VTubers per year. Strengthen virtual talent academy initiatives. Increase the number of unique VTubers. Expect average annual growth of 10 to 50%. So they're trying to expand a lot. They're going to keep throwing things to the meat grinder. In addition, the debut of new VTubers will continue to increase the number of employees. Like I said, seeing is believing. They're going to be increasing talent managers, illustrators, 3D model designers, studio engineers to develop better products, supposedly. And of course, here's their supposed studio that they're building. As I've covered in Q4, this is just a rehashing of all that type of thing. Their cooperation with one of Japan's leading acoustic interior design firms and all that kind of stuff, showing that they're doing something like what Hololive did. Hololive and Cover already did it. And Any Color is and Any Color and Nijisanji is playing catch up on this one. Strengthening Virtual Talent Academy. This is their basically throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, and what sticks becomes a Nijisanji liver. They do auditions. They do like 20 or 30 people at a time type of thing. They select 50 to 60 candidates per year. Like I said, throwing at the meat grinder. And this doesn't mean that they immediately go into VTubing. They're taught a lot of things on how to use Live 2D, how to do all that kind of stuff, and how to use their app, how to properly become a VTuber, etc. And if they do well, then they get past all that. This is unit production. They're doing individual activities and unit activities to try to foster growth, according to what they're saying here. The one example they're using is Rough Mao, which has individual activities for each person. They show individuality, and then they do the big ones, which is, gets the larger numbers. And then you have, all the merchandising that they do for it. They span activities as a unit of sales, merchandise, and things like that. Strengthening of commerce expansion as well. They develop a system of supply a wider range of items demanded by the fan community. They're trying to say that they are meeting demand. They're establishing a system that can provide stable monthly supply of products in needing for their bottom line. Other than you know, the whales, I don't think a lot of things are sold by most people. I think a lot of people now are going to fan artists, which is what I recommend, because you are still supporting a fan of Nijisanji, but not Nijisanji directly. Because remember, 99% pretty much of all merch sales, other than voice packs, go directly to Nijisanji's pockets. Only about 1 to 2%. 2% for the highest earners, 1% for everyone else goes to the livers. It's been verified by Mista, Michimochi V, and others who have left Nijisanji. Reduce the opportunity of loss by properly managing when released products, etc. They have been doing really horribly with this, of supply merchandise based on demand and supply merchandise based on what they want to do here. Of course, product planning in line with current trends. Supposedly, they haven't been doing well with that one. Business investment and shareholder returns. Utilizing profits generated from the business while considering balance between growth and Vtuber business through business expenses. So this is basically their investment and the returns they want to give shareholders. Operating expense is up here at the top. Cumulative operating through 2027, cash and equivalents, etc. They're showing on the very right what they're having: investment in human resources, VTubers and employees, investments in capital expenditures, media mix, projects, all the things that they have to do. 3 to 5 billion Japanese yen, cash on hand, approximately 20 billion Japanese yen, shareholder returns, about 30 billion Japanese yen. So shareholder returns are the big ones. And of course, this makes investors very happy, but it hits their bottom line because they have less stuff. They have less stuff to use for spending on the VTubers. Financial policy, use of debt in addition to own funds. Of course, every corporation pretty much runs on debt until they get the money back. You know, they're doing all these types of things. Long-term vision, they want to replacement of broader entertainment industry driven by expansion of metaverse. They want to expand into the metaverse. They want to do live streaming, live events, commerce, tie-up ads, music, that kind of stuff to grow. The whole market size is growing. They want to be a big part of it. Of course, as they showed there. Magical experience is what they're saying. Next entertainment factory. They always use this word. I hate that they use this word, but they always use it. We're getting near the end, people. Use technology to change entertainment. We will continue to deliver more free, more diverse, and more detailed content, says them. What follows is new entertainment economic zone. The people live and work will change dramatically in the near future. Time has come to devote time to something more creative. At the same time, this is an age where there's no barrier between users and creators. A new cycle of consumption and creativity will accelerate the entertainment zone, according to them. And then they go based on who's a VTuber. We already know that part. Comprehensive support system, according to them. We know that part based on Q4. But let's just see real quick. They do in-house production. They application for diversity talents. They do VTuber a virtual academy in order to train the talents. They support them based on live streaming services, which is, you know, the Live 2D riggers. And they have their own app. And after that, they debut. They engage live streaming and other activities. And after that, their support ends. They're even showing it there. That's the way I'm taking it. Their support ends after that. Business risks, of course, they're saying human resources. People could, you know, steal stuff. People could break NDAs. People could leave. The attrition rate is a big thing. They're trying to do this. Is all the same as Q4. They're trying to separate, you know, respond to reputational risks. Reliance on popular VTubers. They're saying it's an inescapable feature of the business. In reality, revenue is distributed among a large number of VTubers, but they do depend on it. They've realized that. They've changed their wording a little bit. The risk of VTubers moving on to the next stage of their careers by enhancing the support system. Let's see if it's actually true. We don't know because no one has left since they supposedly started doing this, other than the Michimochi V and others. But of the ones that have left from the time they said all these things, from Q4, there hasn't been anyone that's been saying, oh my god, their support system was amazing, blah, blah, blah. No one has been saying that. But yeah, they want to protect their intellectual property, as every company does, train and do all these other things, of course. And of course, they're saying here that a lot of these things are forward-looking statements. Don't take this as fact, blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff that they've said in other ones. Let me just look at real quick the rundowns that these people are having. Yes, EGN revenue is down by 50%. Might be the start of EGN's final arc. Reading through the slides, EN is only mentioned once in the revenue appendix, like I mentioned before, like I showed you guys before. It's only shown once in their revenue. That's it. It's not shown again, which is showing that EN is not going to be supported. EN is pretty much over. EN is losing. EN is lost, pretty much. They're keeping it on live support because it still brings them in money, which of course, if it brings money, it's going to do well. But other than that, it's on life support. They only mentioned Niji and NBA and other EN participated events. And they did mention that, you know, revenue fell because things were canceled. And sweet merciful crap, look at Niji EN's numbers. Yes, these are the numbers that I showed you. And here's another little extra. They lost 8 million yen because of the cancellation. They are half of what they were based on 1 year ago. This shows that the Selen controversy hit them hard, reputational wise. It hit them really hard. Really, really hard. And that is the problem. That is what happened here. It hit them extremely hard. And here we have numbers are directly from the report. Individual categories do not add up. AX cancellation cost them over 56,000 US dollars, probably in cancellation fees. They lost money in all 4 categories by a significant margin. Promotions were down, other things were down. EN lost a lot. EN is pretty much a leech at this point. Not because the VTubers are leeches. Love every single one of the VTubers because they're trying their hardest, just like I am. And, you know, all these other things, the outlooks and results are bad. Like you see in the highlights here, the outlooks here, the results are bad, showing all these numbers. I showed them to you in the bigger case of everything, but here's everything here. Revenue dropped. Everything dropped. It is really, really bad. It's looking bad, and in order to not let this go, like for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I just want to show you guys these results here. The results that were shown here. You can pause, you can take a look at them. These results are not good overall. Supposedly it's because it's more costs and certain things were canceled, but EN is on basically life support at this point, unfortunately, for the livers. It's probably going to get absorbed. They're probably not going to get the full-on, you know, Nijisanji India treatment where they got rid of everybody. It's going to be on life support pretty much. Now back to you guys. Hello, Muse of Mystery. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I was kind of recording. I kind of do recording while I do my live streams, because if not, I mean, I have other stuff that family stuff that I do usually after streaming. And of course, as you know, I chill with you guys. I talk to you guys. I try to put some more stuff in there. But yeah, I try to I try to record and then, you know, talk to you guys a little bit. I wonder if they can stop the bleeding with 10% or more VTubers. They can't. I don't think they can. To be fair, Niji always had a good grasp of their home market, but always fumble with international. And Hololive on the other side did really well with their international stuff. We love the numbers, yes. I love the numbers. Wonder if they could stop the bleeding with 10% more VTubers. Hope stream is amazing. Thank you so much, Muse of Mystery. Numbers, yes. The numbers are all Nijisanji's whole thing. You didn't raid. I was like, you didn't raid, did you? I didn't see you raid, but I was like, I hope you didn't raid, because then I was gonna be like, forgot. Niji isn't recovering anything. Nope, they're losing. They're losing a lot. Sal, I have quite a big news. Popular PNG tuber Fiznom is the 14th of this month to go debut as a VTuber. Oh, nice. Nice. Good. Nice. Let me take a look at Fiznom. VTuber. VTuber debut on the 14th. You're right. Lurk, gonna make dinner. Thank you, Lyra. Thank you, Lyra. I'll be on live support. Yeah, freaking Nijisanji is on live support. Unfortunately, like I said, I always go for the talents. I always want the talents to do well. Hello Bros versus Niji Sisters. Of course, they're fluffing the quarter report presentations. Surely investors are too dumb to look at everything. Again, sorry for the long wait. JP only yen had 8 million yen loss. Competitor A selling perfume for the bathroom. Hollow Bros vs Niji Sisters. Any color not living Niji Sister trend up. Hollow competitor B Brave. Competitor C Face. Competitor C and D V Shoujo, most likely yes. Superiority is just the meat grind they do. They have more quantity, less quality. Exactly. I believe in quality over quantity, and so does Hololive believes in quality over quantity. Nijisanji doesn't. Ian Male fan leave with Doki. Very high option in Kurasanji. Very high unreasonable goals. They don't have any option in Kurasanji. Expanded distribution studios. Evidence any color. Studio name, please. If Vivi decides to leave around contract expiration, ends in return of PL. Any remaining Ian Niji male fans have gone with the end. Yeah, exactly. Ian male fans were going to be leaving, most likely. Hololive Shoujo are improving, it seems, the copyrights whatsoever. Now, most wild figure merch would be Fuku, something greenlit if Box releases a semi. Oh god, yeah, that'd be weird. Bologna on the next Entertainment Factory. Cattle Farm, you pretty much just becomes Cattle Farm Tama. Blackest thing could ever increase. We see 2025 Niji EN content. BlackRock has assumed half of the creative control stocks in EN just to push their DI propaganda. It's very true. It's over for EN, Free Scarlet, and others. You can keep Fox and Allura, maybe Luca too. EN is a loss leader. It is a loss leader for them. Time to fold into JP, which is probably what's going to happen by the end of this fiscal year. That's my thoughts. Time to draw lots and see who survives the assimilation. Most of the news is like this is what I watched connecting all together. I do like Regloss had an anniversary song. They did have an anniversary song. I'm going to cover a little bit more of this stuff, but not too much, of course. We don't need the stock. Well, let's see the stock bro analysis. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we can have this. This is the fallout of what's going on with Nijisanji. Their full-on stock bro analysis here. It says any cutter closes at 25.55 yen, minus 56. Cover closes at an evil 1666 yen, minus 45. Nikkei sees a 1.49% loss, so it's based on Nikkei losing. For trading volumes, any color is 954, cover saw 1.55 million. Any color quarter one report, any color report is here for us to look at. Financial results, it has failed to even come close to their quarter one financial forecast as they clock in at 7.4 billion yen, 660 million yen short of the forecast that factored in a lower yield. And we have debilitating 16.9% decrease, along with most avenues of revenue seeing a decrease year on year as well, with exception of promotions. Although they do claim that several hundreds of million yen were being deferred to the next quarter or a year later, due to the fact that revenue has decreased, profits have also fallen, it's 8.6%. And its employee office related costs was up by 40%, so they went up by costs and down by profits. As a side note, there's also interesting note key initiatives that feature Seoul Niji EN. It also always features EJP and EN together. Like I said, they're abandoning EN as a unit itself. Second quarter lookout, of course, they're looking more bullish. They're trying to be, forecast is 10 to 15 billion yen, 54% increase. I noted that Any Killer hasn't even recorded 9 billion in revenue for a quarter before, so they're going way too high. Their peak quarter performance in 2024, quarter one, was also before the selen and other factors pop in the EN branch. So financials are, according to this bro here, revenue is expected to be down. It certainly was, as well as JP branch. Their revenue is going to continue going down, I think, and it's they saw overall a 800 million yen decrease. Niji EN is effed. I said that, and I'll say it again. It's effed. Sorry, I had to. So, as I was saying, Niji's EN is effed. Compared to even last quarter's performance, they roughly saw a 35% decrease. Compared to quarter one, it was 50%. Every single metric of revenue is down. Despite having no events quarter one last year, they lost money this time, a decrease due to AX cancellation. Put into perspective, is worse than EN's peak in their debut year, which in 2022 quarter four was 807 million yen before Luxium and Noctix and the hype was in full effect. Other interesting part that they caught my eyes with the net assets, which saw a notable decrease from last quarter. They went from 19.7 billion to 14 billion, so they have less assets. Business overview, of course, it's too positive, reiterating what they're doing, their views on the industry. That chart in the section, nearly half of their revenue is attributed to talents that debuted in the last 2 years. For the first time in the history, is likely act of desperation. They're announcing dividends, distribution of dividends with 65 million yen being given for each share. Remember that dividends, they spent a lot of money on that. The dividends are the only thing that kept them their stock price up. And of course, to be frank, this person says, did not expect it to be that bad for yen. I guess you could say Any Color was breaking dimensions, bad jokes aside. That's all from quarter one report analysis. So according to their analysis, like I've said before, this is kind of a shortening of everything that was done in another video. it is, in case the other video wasn't seen, it is just that. It is just really bad. Sum it up, Niji's been unable to find that spark, like what Hollow EN has been finding, and EN has lost 50% of its profits. And the rot is slow, but it's going to happen. EN is going to be a leech for them if they don't end up, you know, merging them. I think eventually they're going to do a merge because EN is going to be a leech for them. It's all of their own doing because they screwed PR with Selen's termination. They screwed PR. I mean, I exist here because of Selen's termination. The fact that people still watch me and things like that show that Niji's PR is doing horrible. They've taken proactive measures to try to improve as a business, but it's a little too late in my opinion. Welcome, Sayu's found son. TTT got the short end of the stick. Absolutely. They got a really short end of the stick, unfortunately. What happens to the new generations? They're just going to be merged in. They're not getting any support, unfortunately. And here it is negligible year on year. Of course, someone made this for them. They weren't made. But yeah, year on year, they lost a lot of money. I got cream pied and I got put in a box. God damn it. Absolutely. Along with the numbers comes the revision of their policy on dividends. This is the money that's given back to investors every quarter. Every quarter based on, if you're an investor, I used to invest a lot. When I had money, I used to invest a lot. When I had a better paying job and that kind of stuff. So what dividends are, from what I understood when I was investing, is every quarter you get a certain percentage back from what you invested. Let's say you invested per share, each one costs $25. Depending on the way that they set their dividends, you can get something like 50 cents back or $1 back a quarter, you know, something like that. It's usually a small percentage. Like they're saying here, revised forecast 3250 yen. That's less than $1.
I'll
It's
let you hold my hand and we can do other things, but I need my head pats on each hand.
Like they're showing here, 3250 yen. That's about, I don't know, less than $1. It is somewhere around 30-40 cents, somewhere around there. End of second quarter, and in the year ends, they're going to be having 65 yen, which is about 50 cents, give or take some, based on the current stuff. And that's just basically them letting the regulators in Japan knowing that they're going to be doing dividends and things like that. That's just normal stuff that happens there. Let's see what people are reacting. They spent 2 billion yen on dividends, about 7.5 billion yen on buyback, 1.5 billion yen on December 1, 11 billion in total. In the last 9 months, Nijisanji has spent more than $80 million US, inflating its stock price, adjusting to exchange rates at the time. They could have given each of their livers $400,000 US instead of millions left over. They could have built 5 brand new studios. But it's bad to the point to see noticeable dip in their assets from 19.7 billion to 14.2 billion. They spent less on SG&A, staff and administration in quarter 1 compared to quarter 4 in 2024. Sisters, please take note. Not that Sisters is and Binted care about the actual streamers. The company doesn't give an S about you or your Oshi. Instead, it will ensure Riku has his gold-plated play buttons. Exactly. They only care, of course, as all corporations care. No one should be under anything of thinking that corporations care for anything but the bottom line. Hololive is doing a bit better in the sense of, at the very least, they're trying to show a more human side. But if the human side would have failed them, and they would have lost like 50% of revenue, don't doubt that they would have made changes that would have hurt the community in the sense of maybe, produced less content, made more merchandise, supported their livers less because they have less money. Who knows? We don't know. But they're a corporation who is publicly traded, and their legal requirement is that they give some kind of profit in the year. That's their legal requirement. Now, Hololive is doing it by being human. Their profit is working. It's working for them, and I am so glad it is, because that allows them to continue being human in what they're doing. Nijisanji, on the other hand, we all know how that's going. Thank you, Size Fan Son, for the head pats. Really do appreciate it. Right now, what I'm gonna do is take a short break to turn on my AC. It's over for Yen, free Scarla. Yeah, the blackest thing that could ever increase. We see it 2025. Need Yen content of Black Rock. Yep. Hopefully they don't do the DEI thing. Hopefully they don't. It's over for Yen, Scarlet, and others. Key Fox and Lyra, Luca too. Ian is a lost leader. Time to fold into JP. Time to draw lots and see who survives. Most of news of this is watching Connecting Together. I do like that Regloss had an anniversary song. Chad, random pick. Hell yeah. Here, I'm going to be just turning on my AC because I had my AC off to save some energy. Because, just to be honest with you, the last 4 days I've had my AC on 24/7. But under certain circumstances, what I mean by that is the AC was on, yes, very much so on, but I had it set to a certain temperature. What does that mean? That means the compressor for the AC, the part that uses up the most energy, the compressor for the AC, which uses, I think my AC uses up like 500 watts per hour or something like that. The compressor is off. So there are moments when it's spending 100 watts, moments when it's spending 500 watts. So in total, probably for the hour, it's spending maybe 400 watts the way I use it or so. It's 500 watts of usage if you have the compressor on the whole time. Just giving you a little bit rundown of that. Now, what I want to do for the last 15 minutes of this whole thing, because holy crap, this is a lot of stuff. But I don't want it to just be, well, maybe one video is going to be primarily Nijisanji, but I do want to put some other stuff in here, if you know what I mean. I want to talk about, forget the Nijisanji stuff. This is more Nijisanji stuff. We can talk about this another day. I want to go over something that annoyed me when I saw it. Not good. We have some things going on here. This is a photo of what Vcrypt put out. Let's see the statement from Vcrypt here. According to what was shown here, Vcrypt is an agency. And again, big head pats to each and every one of you guys. Thank you, Silas Fan Son, for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling here. Really do appreciate it. Every single person, Melon, Louis, Abaddon X, all of you guys, appreciate you guys for being here. It was a long one. I appreciate you for staying with me during that time. The whole process was pretty long. But let's talk about this. This is something that annoys me, very much so. Vcrypt, which is a small agency, made an announcement, which I don't appreciate, I don't like, because according to what is happening, this announcement should have never been made. As of September 10th, Echo Thorns is no longer a member of Vcrypt. The decision was made by Echo without communicating with us. She made this decision after we had multiple discussions with her about misconduct within the group. Again, these people are pulling a Nijisanji. They're pulling a Nijisanji. And this means that Echo had to respond, and I'll get to the response. She made the decision after we had multiple discussions with her about misconduct. This is bad. We also brought up issues with her tracing art, and she denied it, even after the fact we were given proof. Again, this is bad. These are bad things to say, bad things to put out there. She proceeded to spread misinformation to outside sources about management and other talents. Due to this, we'll be permanently cutting ties with Echo and any future communication. It's like a small VTuber group, the Vcrypt, of like cryptids and those type of monster type VTubers. Wish her all the best. Seeing is believing. Now, how did Echo respond? She said, bro, I left quietly to avoid wanting things to go public or start anything, but it seems I need to tell my side. I left because I was stressed with uni, finishing comms, and I told the other owner in private that I was leaving. I wanted to be silent about it. They were super understanding at first, according to what they're saying, super understanding, but didn't want to make a huge song and dance in the Discord saying I was leaving. Second, what does my art have to do with me leaving? I told you guys, I use a 3D modeler to help with anatomy. I said I use bases for my personal emotes, which I don't sell or advertise. So this is not anything wrong. If you're not selling things, you can trace art all you want. If you're using it for your own emotes, go ahead as a base. As a base. Don't sell it. Don't monetize it. Don't go and be like, you know, this is my original art and, you know, you can buy it on my Ko-fi, you can buy it on all that kind of stuff. Don't go and do that. This is fine. You're using it for personal stuff. I even say AI art, using it for personal stuff, fine. Using it as a base, fine. If you're using it as a base for art that you want to do, to kind of visualize a concept that you have, perfectly fine. Don't be like these guys, though. Why start a statement and then block me so I can't defend myself because I did nothing wrong? The thing you saw me trace was a base meme used for an emote that I use on my Discord that I don't make money off of. It was made for fun. Others use the same base, by the way, not just me. What's a 3D modeler? In artist terms, it's a design doll program. You can mess with the anatomy, make up any pose you want, and draw off of that. For those in the regular art field, there are actual little anatomical models that look like little sticks, like little round sticks. You can pose it, you can get, you know, so you can get ideas of different poses, and you can draw based off of that. There's several little models. Anyone who's an artist has known that. Me, who's not an artist, has seen those things. Sometimes they're just cute to have. They don't have any anatomical boobs or anything like that. They're just models. She's using a 3D version of that. She's using a digital version of that. You can mess with the anatomy, make up any poses you want, and draw off of that. Program I use is so old, there's no save button, and no AI is used in it, by the way. Kind of like drawing off a real model in Uni. Which is what I've done. The reason why I only told the other owner I wanted to leave, and only them, was because I knew you guys would try to go public about this, which is what I was trying to avoid. I want to do my classes and avoid this type of S, so I left silently. You guys posted this knowing it would get negative feedback, and to get hate towards me, to hurt or possibly ruin my future with my art career. So don't say this wasn't meant to hurt anyone. You could have kept this to yourself or in the Discord, but no, you had to post it on X. This is what I hate. This is Nijisanji levels of crap. So before you try to ruin someone else's career that they're spending thousands of dollars on with false claims, do your research and please leave me the hell alone. You guys want to unfollow me? That's fine. But I'm continuing my art career and nothing is stopping me. If I needed to, I will post a speed art to prove that I'm using only a 3D modeler, nothing else. Hell, even the process of making a 3D model tailored to every and anyone's OC. So they really, really are angry. I'm angry for them. For Vcrypt to do this, this is scummy. This is scummy to the worst situation. This is worse. This is worse at this point than what I think even Nijisanji does at this point. And they decided to make a Google Doc. Because, you know, she went out and she did something to defend herself, and now they made a Google Doc to defend themselves against what they've been doing. Okay, it's 6 pages, so it's not too long. I don't like that they did this. I don't think they had to do this. I don't like Vcrypt at this point because of what they're doing. But I will always let both sides be seen. I will always let both sides be seen. I did this weirdness because I want to put the Google Doc in a separate one. Vcrypt is currently in an issue with EcoThorns, one of their former talents. And right now, they are absolutely trying to defend themselves. They're trying to put out the fire. What are they doing? They put out an EcoThorns thing with DMs, which EcoThorns didn't do. EcoThorns didn't put out DMs, but they, of course, put out DMs because that's what people do when they try to defend themselves or villainize the other side. It is recommended to read on mobile. Hello, this document is going to be reading regarding our situation with previous talent EcoThorns. The document will go over all accusations made and include why our tweets were removed. Situation began when we addressed Eco via group DM, and this group DM is here. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger just so you guys can see it. Watching the chat in the FS channel, and both Amin and myself saw you display some pretty negative sided behaviors. We understand there's play and jokes. There came a point when it became a bit much, which ones? Everyone is allowed to like a certain games and type of games, but the way you come off about it in chat is others downright rude at times. Earlier when talking about Valorant and League, there were other instances in general chats, other players, which is basically right here what they're doing is they're making their complaints heard about maybe the way that the person was personally. Again, this very much seems like a trying to cause the most pain, trying to make the person seem bad. Yes, people troll, people say things about people who are Valorant, like, oh my god, you're tryhards, that type of thing. I also joke about not liking Valorant and League, but it's usually just passing joke. That's all, and those are usually completely fine. People won't mind a joke or two, but when a conversation continues on that route, some people, I guess, complained in this case. Actually, adding into what Ahmed said, some people, this was on the 8th, recently, may not realize you're joking or playing it off because the tone or text can be hard to read. That's very true. I give them this one. And they're continuing on here. Not at the moment. Do you have any questions, Echo, before we get to the third and last part of our conversation? Want everyone to be able to be comfortable. This is a bit of a small thing. They're just trying to villainize her from what it looks like. One of the instances with Talents where she was forcing her religion on others, according to what they're saying here, and being rude regarding people's interest. Now let's see, here we go. C got cured by the word of, oh god, okay. I don't know if this is like a joke. It might have been a joke. Free yourselves from shitty FES games. Watch with the Bible. Oh, this is a joke. This is obviously trolling. Spend my time fighting games. I actively choose violence against my own mental health. Yeah, too bad I already signed you up. This is a joke. This is obviously a joke. They're misconstruing this joke so much. Following these events, Echo leaked messages from our mod chat to an outside source. Messages confirming that. Tweets about a group you had auditioned for because it blacklists you. Believe me, I'm no longer interested. Echo told me enough. Talking S in your mod chat. Good luck, Vcrypt. Also brought to our attention that Echo was tracing art in a VC. Not free to use base. It was fully rendered. Image was a watermark on it. So this is what she's saying. She's using it as a base. Tracing is seen as very, very bad in most artist circles. But if you are not monetizing it, then it's like, well, you know, what are you gonna do? The person can trace anything they want. They want, like, they like the look, and then they will tailor it to the way that they are. The difference is if you trace and you say that this one specifically was your stuff. If you go and try to sell it specifically as your model or your stuff, that's when it becomes bad. Fully rendered, let's see, this statements from multiple talents expressing discomfort of her being around, not wanting to participate if she was there. So, you know, talents is saying, Vcrypt member, saying Echo Thorns related to a consistent negative attitude. People aren't liking her attitude. Extra 45 minutes to start as she worked on filter settings in VTube Studio. After I attempted to give her a chance to introduce herself to my audience, her response was, I don't really do intros. People can be like this. It's fine for you not having an issue. For you having an issue with it, don't make it like hateful at that point, you know? Yesterday I really thought Echo, this person is kind of, Echo seems to be someone who maybe isn't the best at social situations, but that doesn't make them a horrible person. You know? Her own well-being and problems with their own hyper-focus on characters. She might be neurodivergent. That might be one of those things. It might be a neurodivergence thing. We don't know. It's not right to judge someone based on just, you know, these things here. But let's take everything at face value. Like I said, other times she would frequently cut me and other members off when engaging in discussions. Again, I think social cues are not good with them. Of course, it's not right. And you should talk with them directly, not go behind their back and do these things. Talk with them directly first. If there's no issue after talking with them directly and they don't fix what's going on, then that's where you make these things. If you talk with them directly, they don't fix it. That's when you make these things. For other people to have their thoughts or even allow exchange of ideas. Yesterday, I really thought Echo left because she was rude to me and we didn't have any good interaction. I always tried to laugh, make her feel cool. In fact, she was rude to everything. I wasn't feeling comfortable. So yeah, yesterday I was kind of about to send a message about not being comfy. So yeah, people are complaining in DMs about her, about things that she's had, you know, in the past, things like this. And of course, the only reason that Vcrypt is even putting this out there is because Echo fought back and corrected them on a lot of things. Like, oh, okay, you might be correct, but remember, you're a horrible person. That's what they're trying to say here. You might be correct in all these things you're saying, but here's all the horrible shit you did, which is really bad. It doesn't make you look better, Vcrypt. It doesn't make you look good. Yes, you had your reasons, but this is a hit piece. This is a hit piece. Yes, there may be reasons why you did certain things, but this is a hit piece. This is what it looks like. You may have even, have been 100% right in doing this, but this is a hit piece. This is what it looks like. And as people are saying, sorry you felt that way. I disagreed on some stuff that she did. Every time I was trying to engage in conversation, she was always whatever, anyways, and ignored me. That makes, of course, that's never good. That's never good. Don't do that. In period, don't do that. Second, made me feel incredibly uncomfortable. People were saying feeling uncomfortable, and this is why they said they had to let her go. Situation also led us to lose treasured partnership. Upon seeing proof, they decided to remain partnered until hate DMs were received and pressure was put onto them. And this is, other stuff about partnerships. Management branch, we have made the decision to continue our partnership and review any statements provided. We apologize if we caused any stress or unneeded pressure. They didn't mention the partner, of course, because then they'll lose the partnership again. And talent was wanted to be left alone, and this could have all been avoided if Vcrypt would just shut up. But no, now they're double and probably can do triple down, which is what they're doing. My team is handling the person for as long as we can, but we generally don't want this to get worse. On a strain of handling all these messages, statements were removed due to unprofessionalism. We realized we could have worded them better, and it would have benefited us to include the proof with the statement. But we rushed out to put a statement, and for that we sincerely apologize. Okay, apologies are fine and everything, but don't put out statements like that. Don't go and do that. Just don't go and do that. The latest statement for context, that's the one that we went over. This is bad. Just my quick 2 bits about this. Don't go and do this. I have been a victim myself of hit pieces. Former VTuber friends have put out Google Docs about me, and they're all false pretty much. So I just have moved on, but the hit pieces do make you lose partnerships and they make you lose people, as has happened with me. I've had sponsors specifically tell me because of the Google Docs and things like that, they won't work with me. So yeah, am I still going to be bitter about it when I lose partnerships? Yes, I'm going to be bitter about it. It's because it's not true. Hello, Aki. Sorry for not saying hi to you. Appreciate you being here. Of course, Luna, same thing. I was recording, of course. Putting an AR can be a bit controversial. I think you can do it for personal reasons. Just may not post it as if it's taste. You just don't post it. Yeah. Is it just me, or are there way too many Google Docs going around on Twitter? Why do people thrive on drama? Why doesn't even lurk work? It does work now, I think. I think it has a cooldown. We're Exorcist or Salvi. For Salvi, yeah, the Exorcist. The Exorcist for me, yes, of course. Better late than never. Forgot about it. Vcrypt does kind of reminds me of what happened at Kersha in Anime Expo. Exactly. The whole canceling thing, Stalking Geek. I hate that. I really hate that. Another lurk. Thank you, Aki, for being here. How about me? Title makes me feel like it's an Investor Digest. Hello, Salty Dog. Welcome, welcome. Of course. Always appreciate you. Kanacast. Yeah, the whole thing with the investor thing does make it feel like an Investor's Digest, definitely. Now I need something short to add to the usual VTuber stuff. Something short. Where do we have something short? Because I mean, people are gonna be looking at the investor related stuff, but like I want other stuff to pop in here. The Echo stuff was freaking crazy. Oh, here's something short. Well, not too short. A VTuber from 7 Happy, which is an organization in Japan, says that they're going to be resuming activities of support. Not happy. This is this person here, the Kokoro no. Thank you very much for your continued support of Kokoroni Nono. Our artist Kokoroni Nono has been in poor health for some time. We'll be suspending her activities for a certain period of time to focus on recuperating. Therefore, we're suspending our activities for approximately 1 month, starting on Tuesday, August 13th. That was the original announcement. Continue to report the progress. And now they have announced that they are coming back. On the 13th, on Friday, they're going to be coming back and resuming streaming. Welcome them back with open arms. Of course, their community is going to be very happy. And I'm glad they're feeling up to it. They're feeling better enough to do this. Morning, Dominic. Scarta needs to stay away from Nijisanji, that company in the fan base. This may cause a mass report like they do with Taiga. If they wanted apologies for a long time, in my opinion, apologies means nothing because they waited too long. Very true. Whenever it comes to these large reports, I always end up doing too much. I apologize for that. A re-debut, or a 2.0 debut. Science and City Collide coming live with the Omi's 2.0 debut. They're showing all of their wonderful model assets and all that kind of stuff. They're also showing, you know, their little debut stuff. Retire the older VTuber models. I blow them up. That's what they want to do here. They're doing some blow up of the models of All Might and other people. Dr. Nova is here. Other people just doing nice little creative stuff. Here is a look at their model if you wanted the closer look. They have a tail as well, which a lot of people love the tail. And they also are having merchandise with the famous Uwu Market. They, of course, have the Booba mouse pad. They have little stickers and little things here. They have the shirt. And they have a poster there with feet because people freaking love feet for some reason. Don't ask me why. People seem to love feet. That's just a thing. If they wanted apologies for a long time, see, most of my recrypts were statements by anonymous folks and screenshot of a few sarcastic jokes by Echo. Exactly, it just doesn't make sense. Look, I am bad with social interactions. I'll be the first one to say that. That's why I can kind of understand them doing that. But like, don't be an asshole like this. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Just don't be an asshole like this, pretty much. Here we go. We're starting with this stuff because I don't want to go too far with stuff that I've been doing. Marine gets signed by Shion. Mutual license. He's not ugly. I think it's weird that you date them. DM's video. Oh God. Lumina relations with women. Oh yeah, Mokoko was in debt. I remember that one. Emmy's angry. Oh, I have it muted. Sorry. Darn it, Malarkey! I know you're trying to scare me. Darn it, Malarkey! You're trying to scare me the whole time. Trying to make me jump out of my undies. Darn it, Malarkey! I need a filter between brain and mouth sometimes, but I sometimes can't stop myself. See, I have two things. One, my brain is a mess because of ADHD. Diagnosed already, ADHD. I have medication for it, but it only stops it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Ha, you got me with that one. You got me with that one. So, I have that filter issue. Second, I have autism. Diagnosed as well. That is another thing. So, like, and then I have huge anxiety. I have a bunch of things that are messing with my brain. So the filter's not there. My fault for not creating one. I mask a lot, which is what I try to do in order to prevent big issues in the past. Oh, there we go. There we go again. There you go. Any Doki news? Nothing except for the Sagem Slam stuff. Like, Sagem Slam is still going on. They're going to be going to TwitchCon. That's going to be, so far, what's going to be happening. I'll be right back because I'm going to go get something to eat because I haven't eaten even breakfast, for God's sakes. While you watch this.
I have a question, Amy. Are you still willing to show your butt?
Yeah. I don't think that's.
Oh God, there we go. Oh God.
Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna move up my model.
Oh my God.
I've spent this whole time, I've been looking for the one that's not a whip, and I could not find it, so you got the whip version. Oh my God. The whipped version.
I mean.
Yeah, sorry guys. Oh me.
Oh!
She's showing the butt. I'll be right back.
Wait, okay, Amy, do you want to show your butt again?
Okay.
Compliments of our boss.
No, don't put that! Oh my God, no!
I see a little indent.
Really? Rudy, you could have just asked. You could have just asked. My beloved Rudy, you could have just asked. I would have bent over. You didn't have to take. Oh, you didn't have to take this. Oh! I feel dirty. I feel used.
The real
goodness.
cryptid!
No, no.
Wow.
You're looking a bit red. Are you okay?
You have a sunburn.
Sorry, I'm drinking because my wife is off.
Boy, it's gonna be eating some snacks.
Yo.
I wish I was
Wait,
drinking.
me?
No, I'm talking about both of you.
Guys, can I get some
Wait.
subtitles?
I see you. I see you. I see you trying to raid my nut storage, Blue Milk. I see you. Oh, dear God. I just got back. Darn it, Monarchy. I do hope Iron Mouse gets your channel back. I think Vishojo's going to be working hard on that one.
Closed captioning? I don't know what she said.
She's talking about both of us.
Whoa.
How do you understand me?
Because I'm literally married to you.
Aww.
Nice.
That's so cute, though. That's cute.
Stupid Sayu.
It's okay if you divorce me, Muyu, as long as you're with someone who can make you happier than I ever did.
Don't give up! What do you mean? Don't give up! That's not love!
I guess I'm just not ready for a relationship. I could have treated you better, but I just gotta work on myself, you know? But I still love you, I swear.
Let's get out of here, babe.
Oh, God.
Fine then. Goodbye. Goodbye then. Goodbye forever.
Hold up. Why did you flash everyone?
Oh, right! I have this dress. It's a very flowy, floral dress. It has a bit of a grandma vibe, if that makes sense. It's like, let me show you. I have this dress. I have a very similar dress, except there is no V-cut, V-neck cleavage. It's a bit grandma coded. It has like the typical grandma dress flower pattern on it. I still think it's cute, a sexy grandma. But I have the slit here, just like she has on her dress, where the leg comes out. And the dress, it got caught in the wind. So like, I walk outside my apartment, the doors open, and the wind, the breeze hits me very strong.
Oh no.
And it just starts flying up, and this split right here, it opens up fully, and it's just like, I'm just standing there
You,
in my
lunch,
underwear.
arcade.
At least I wore underwear. At least I wore underwear.
Yes.
One of the legs will always be somewhat out. This will always be out. But then the wind just split this part.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know whether you have... Let's see. Put the name of the video, because of course, YouTube being YouTube doesn't allow me to do much. So put the name of the video.
Way while it showed, and just like, shwa, and then it flashed everyone. And there was this man in front of me. He walked towards me, and then he looked away. He saw what happened, and then he just couldn't look me in the eyes anymore. Like, I had to walk past him because he walked towards me, and he just couldn't bear looking at me. He just like had to look off to the side and just. He didn't have
definitely.
shorts. No, it wasn't windy. It wasn't supposed to be windy.
Bye-bye. Nice. Lucky man. Went to Mad Greeks and the Mad Veggie Pizza. There's a spinach, whole tomato, mushroom, freshly made pesto, cauliflower crust, mozzarella, but I have pepperoni and jalapeno because I'm not a vegetarian. Lucky man. Yeah, we'll do this. Let's see. Deadly cleaning litter. Ah, okay. Oh, this is a long one. I'm not gonna react to all of it. Let's just see the most information that we can get.
Some people criticize cat owners who use them as lazy, you know, just to make things easier for them, rather than actually better for their cats. Well, I strongly disagree with this. Too anymore. Over the last 4 years, I've tested more than 20
different machines. Holy crap.
across 5 videos. Most of them haven't really been great and have had numerous issues, urine leaks being the most common problem. In fact, I've only really recommended a handful of different machines across the videos. Attic litter box killed her cat. A beautiful 1-year-old Siamese girl called Moshi.
Yesterday morning, we woke up, me and my 2-year-old daughter, and I went to find my cat, and she was hanging from her litter box. It had closed on her neck, and her body was hanging out, and there was red stuff all over, like everywhere.
Oh no!
And she was gone.
She didn't say what machine it was, but she did clarify in a follow-up video that it wasn't an actual litter robot, but something she had bought off of Amazon. She didn't name it in this video either, but she did in the comments.
Oh,
her videos started to go viral, but then just a few days after they were uploaded, they were gone. So I started to investigate. I needed to know if this was real and if potentially deadly machines were being sold. I'd already found the one that she named on Amazon a few days earlier, sold under the brand Amstoy. Astonishingly, they even called it Litter Robot by Amstoy, using Whisker's Litter Robot font. This is absolutely not a litter robot, and it shows just how dodgy this company is.
This is I've run away from this one. Oh no.
It had to be.
Oh no.
Her machine. But after the TikTok videos were removed, that review no longer had the photo on it and was now positive. Then a few days later, the entire listing for the Amstoy was gone. There were also a lot of very similar looking machines and different names on Amazon and Wayfair in the US, not just under the Amstoy name. The one I ordered, which was identical to the Amstoy version, minus the ears, but what I received was still the same fundamental design, just with a bigger waist.
So something is wrong with the design. Something's absolutely wrong with the design.
Which are generally bought in bulk and branded by a random company. That's why you see so many identical ones online with different names. I immediately started testing it straight out the box, as shipped, and had my fears confirmed.
Oh no!
How I'm supposed to free.
That's not good.
The key thing that makes this machine dangerous is that the opening for the entrance is a single piece of plastic which is attached to the base. Now this is fine for a machine that rotates on the X-axis.
Yeah.
But this rotates on the Y-axis, so as it cycles, the opening closes. Because that piece of plastic opening is attached to the base and not split in two, if a cat gets caught in it, then there's no escape.
That's a problem.
If the opening was split in two with the top part attached to the top section of the machine, like the Fabulous, for example, then if a cat somehow got caught in it, then the top would lift off and the cat could escape. I say somehow because it shouldn't get this far, as these machines have safety features which are designed to stop a cleaning cycle, stop the rotation if it detects a cat. The vast majority of machines that rotate on the Y-axis during a cleaning cycle don't have a top, so there is no opening to close off. The machine that I bought does indeed have 3 safety features.
That is just messed up, man.
Sensors, an infrared sensor on the front entrance that will pause the machine if a cat gets close to it or enters it. The third safety measure is the pinch detector, and this is very important. What it does, if during the rotation it detects resistance, then it's supposed to stop and
that's good.
move back.
Litter robot. That's good.
During these initial tests, I found that whilst the sensors would pause the cycling if the weight and or infrared sensors were triggered, this was only for a few seconds. Here, I'm pressing down, putting my weight on it, and covering the infrared sensor. Both indeed pause the cycling briefly. It should not resume like this. If a cat put its paws on the front and peered in, it should wait until those triggered sensors were cleared. Instead, it just pauses briefly and resumes, which is making both sensors redundant.
Now the pinch detector should, getting a sense of resistance from here and reversing, but it doesn't. It carries on.
That did it to his finger.
That really hurts.
That did it to his finger, by the way.
You can see in my hand the marks.
That's his
I'm
finger.
going to free myself, but that really hurts.
The inside rim of the plastic opening is actually quite sharp too, so that combined with the force and the 3 safety measures all failing to do their job made this machine incredibly dangerous.
Cogs and SG&A. Yeah. That's just BS, man.
Once I had finished these initial tests, I connected it to the Tuya Smart app to see if there were any firmware updates.
Damn it! People knocking on my door!
There was one, so I installed it. And amazingly, the sensor started to work properly, including the pinch detector. So, were all my tests a complete waste of time? And its design safe? Well, no. My machine sent me without the new firmware, and there was nowhere any documentation of the manual and no message from the seller to tell me to make sure that I keep the firmware up to date and to keep checking through the app. In fact, the manual didn't have any safety instructions whatsoever. Didn't even say that there is a minimum wait before you should turn on automatic cycling. To put your own branding on a generic machine, you generally need to buy a minimum of 1,000 units. With at least a dozen machines sold under different names of similar designs, including the Amstrad, that means there's tens of thousands of these potential death traps out there, maybe even more. And with a lot of them already being used in people's homes. From my experience in my Facebook group, I know that many people don't bother with apps, which means if they have one of these, then they won't have the safer firmware. Are the sellers at Amazon, Wayfair, and AliExpress contacting people who bought them to tell them that they must update the firmware? Well, if this was a single machine sold by a well-known brand, I'm sure they would. But with all these different random companies, it's doubtful. I just really hope that they are. Then there's just how good are the sensors? How reliable are they? Sensors fail, especially cheap sensors. And looking at the build quality of this, I highly doubt the sensors are high quality. So if the sensors stop working, then you still have this incredibly dangerous design of the opening closing off with no way to escape. Even if it didn't have these safety issues, it's a bad machine that's badly made. It doesn't have a litter mat inside it, just bare plastic. A rotating machine needs to have a non-stick litter mat liner, so that when it cycles, it drops in the middle to dislodge clumps. Without one, urine clumps will just stick to the plastic. It won't be pleasant. About a week ago, Carly J messaged me in a TikTok app in reply to one of my comments on her videos. We had quite a few conversations, and she told me what happened, why she had removed the videos, and I told her that everything is off the record, it's just for my research. But she said she was happy for me to use anything, and she sent me photos and a video of her beloved Moshi. Amsoy had given her financial settlement to delete the videos and the Amazon review. As part of the settlement, Amsoy would remove the machine from sale. Her husband was unable to delete the Amazon review, so he changed it to a positive one. I'm absolutely not judging her for taking the settlement. No. I don't know how much she received. She did say that it wasn't much, but she did it under the assurance that Amsoy would remove their product from Amazon.
So she saved kittens' lives.
It's sold under so many different names. And
she wanted to save other cats' lives. She wanted to save other cats' lives. On the box, it said never leave your cat unsupervised, regardless of having safety lock in the firmware. And a plush cat to show how dangerous the product is. Yes, he has been using that. This is just a damn shame. It should never have been that way. Holy crap, man.
Different variations of the same design. That the manual states a cat should be before turning on auto cycling. On the 19th of July, Trish got a video call from her 13-year-old daughter, frantically.
Another one. Holy crap, man. Let me face this is 27.8%. What they've had what they wanted the full year is this. These are all the forecasts. They're actual. Yeah. There we go.
Telling her that Charlie's neck was caught in the closed opening.
Oh no.
When her daughter showed her.
Her daughter found it. That's the risk, man. That's the dangerous part. That should not happen. Holy crap, that should not happen. I would not want my nephew to find... We don't have cats anymore. But I would not want to find my nephew. Like, my nephew to find a cat that way. Like, especially a cat that they love, a cat that they care for. I would not want them to have that risk at all. You know what I mean? I would not want them to be under that risk at all.
On the phone camera, she could see that it was already too late. Because she was far away at the time, Trish called the non-emergency police phone number, and an officer came round, had her daughter wait outside, and freed poor Charlie, placing his lifeless body on the bed. He was a rescue kitten and had been in his forever home for just 4 weeks before his life was horrifically cut short.
God damn, man, that makes me sad.
Trish also shared with me a review on the now deleted AMS toy Amazon listing about a cat that had also gotten stuck in the opening, but the owner was able to rescue her in time. But it doesn't end there. There was another Facebook post in my Facebook group that shared this story about a 5-month-old kitten that was found suffocated in a waste drawer. I wasn't able to contact the person who posted this originally or the owner of the cat to confirm any of this. It's very possible that the kitten could have ended up in the waste bin and suffocated. It's a horrible thought.
It's dangerous for kittens. It's dangerous for cats, yes. We sell it under a different name now, Sadie. Oh yeah, they're gonna do it. It's a Chinese thingy, so they're gonna sell it under different names. It's AMS Toy is not gonna sell it anymore, but it's gonna be sold under different names. It just sucks. This, like they're showing here,
Amazon and Wayfair must act and act.
They're just putting it out more and more and more. These are safe ones.
History of making self-cleaning automatic litter boxes, and if they don't have a history, at least they have made other electronic cat products, not just some stuff.
So he's putting Litter Robot is one of the ones that is safe for your cats. The thing with Amazon and all these other ones, like all these other ones, they're trying to keep it safe. They have it open, and it closes like that.
If the bin lid closes on a kitten in the waste bin, there's no way they could get out without intervention from a human. Popa need to stop saying it's safe for kittens.
How is this safe? That could have been a kitten, a tiny kitten. They claim this is safe for kittens.
And unsafe products.
Into the wastebasket, Dusky. And that could have closed on you, and you could have suffocated in there.
There are very few sensors in the X5. I was told the reason is by the CEO of Popa, the man who threatened to sue me, said he found machines that kept stopping during a cleaning cycle annoying. He trusted in his machine's mechanics and a cat's sense of self-preservation.
What?
Please don't let what happened to Charlie and Moshi put you off buying self-cleaning litter.
So yeah, he goes through all the safe ones that go after that. Now let's go to, it may sound bad, it may sound wrong, but it's let's go to something a little bit more upbeat, at least. Tenma stuff.
Why is someone not on the poster? Not yet. There's gonna be more trailers and stuff. They just didn't fit in the format for the Twitter thing. It's a design thing.
Design thing,
the
of
members
course.
have not been put on the thingy, so don't worry. I'd be there too. I'm not sure. Shut up. Yeah, this. What do you mean face connect is not just Senma?
I just hope the product is banned and every online ship. No, unfortunately, with people like this, it's like a Hydra, Tama. Unfortunately, they can take down 5, 6, 7 of them. Another 20 will pop up. Because between the time that they pop up and the time that they're banned, they make money, and that's all they really care about.
Can face connect really beat Senma? Can we all just join hands together and become Tenma unified all at the same time? This is some food to the brain, you know? Some food to your brain, you know?
Very true.
But I like taking showers. Motherfucker, I take showers too! Possibly more than any of you. I literally rub the skin off my fucking body. I don't have skin at this point sometimes. I think like I'm like one of those...
We are Tenma, yes.
Shingeki no Kyojin, like those Titans from Attack on Titans where I'm just muscles instead of like skin. The layer of skin has been rubbed off. If I had the opportunity to bath myself in fucking bleach, I'll fucking do it! But I can't! Liar. VTubers are allergic to shower. Motherfucker, that's just yo! What?
No, Jesus Christ, there we go. Jesus Christ, you guys always scare me.
Wait, are there any more? シオンちゃんとドライブ行ったら聞きたいわ。地獄のドライブすぎ。怖えよ。怖えよ。マリンは恐ろしいわ。
でも船長地獄のドライブしてたからな。地元にいる頃はホロメンで唯一マリンの運転する地獄のドライブ乗ったことあるのはネルちゃんだけですね。多分クラッチ踏む感覚知ってる？何クラッチって知らねえ。わかった、マニュアル車の話だ。なんかさ、ホロウィッチのさ時にさ、シオンタにバカ煽られたんだけど、船長、オートマ、クラッチペダル踏んだことない感じが、踏み心地知らない感じかって煽られて、いや普通マニュアル車とか乗らないから、それ取り残されてる時代に乗らないから、普通意味ないから、そんな免許。オートマの方が普及してるからみたいな感じで必死にね対抗してた、一生懸命。渋滞は一生クラッチ踏んでます。よくわかんないんだけど、ブレーキとクラッチっていうのを両方踏んでるっていうこと？
Yes.
足つりそう。言っとくけどマリン足短いからさ、あれだよ、座席さ一番前までザンって出して
Yeah, very cute face,
一番前までザンって出して乗ってるからね、車乗るとき届かんくて足が短くて、地獄の足の短さ。アクタンとマリンどこで姉妹みたいって言われたの？実はアヤネルにお会いしまして、その時に2人は姉妹みたいですねって言われちゃいまして、いやまたそんな、うち親子でやってるんで、姉妹そんな姉妹だなんてそんなことはって感じで言いました。気持ちよくなっちゃった。お世辞で笑う社交辞令って知ってる？そういうこと言うんだね。
Marine. The wonderful, wonderful Marine. She is special in her own right, I guess you would say. There we go. So now we're gonna go to this one.
Hi there. If you've never met me before, my name is Nouvelle, little southern spider from New Orleans. Hi. How you doing today? It's rather chilly. Well, come get nice and close with me then.
Of course.
How we will end our stream. We'll get nice and comfy together. Are you a spider? I am. Little spider. We go back to this temporarily. And then we end stream, yeah? Sound good?
There we go.
Where'd my veil go? I broke it, apparently. Where's it at? Well, there's my crown, but my veil. Let's end the night together. We'll have a nice modified. Oh, Lord. Lord? What happened to my clothing? My clothing left. Where'd it go? I got it back, but what happened then? I'm all panicked and what was that?
It happened.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It broke chat.
Oh, Lord. What was that? I can play. I can play with that. And I can. I can. Everyone, let's get nice and sip of water. Make sure to thank them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, my clothing left. Again. Rupa, trying to play a trick?
Yes. That's Tricky V. And I don't know why that keeps happening.
Does this bother you? Are you afraid of spiders, sweetheart?
One of her characters. It's not her full model. Yep, run. It's not her full model. What it is, look, it's not her full model. It's not her original model. It's a model that she uses when she wants to be New Orleans type of style. You know, it's a character she plays within her streams, from what I know. But she has used that before.
This is good. Oh my god, I'm happy. I'm happy with this.
Absolutely true.
It's more criminal activity.
I agree. Haruka, are you still lurking, my love? Is Haruka Haribo still lurking? Zen? Where would you put
Haruka?
I already know what she's gonna say.
Yeah, and me too. I have a feeling.
War criminal.
I like how we're like kids. We expect it every time, and we're like,
Fuck that bit war criminal.
oh my god, somebody, Zed,
She
somebody
always
in
has a
chat
truth of thoughts.
Instantaneously.
literally predicted you were gonna say that exact sentence. Okay, Haruka, I'm not just saying that because she's
Nobody
here.
can convince me otherwise.
Yeah,
Yes.
but also I love role playing with Haruka because I like personally love role playing myself, and then I know Haruka loves role playing also, so we kind of just like bounce off each other every time we play video games.
You're like, teehee, unbuttons your blouse.
And wait, sometimes.
Sorry, my intrusive thoughts.
Of course they did.
But I know, like. Of
course they did.
I'm not like a play to win when it comes to role play. Like I can role play a losing side really well, and I know Haruka can as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane,
Chaos has a treat.
You suck.
But Zen doesn't play to win. Zen plays to make all of our lives a misery.
Everybody
As I
wants
should.
As she should, yes. Oh god.
What? This is the most replayed part of the video, chat. What is this?
As a red-blooded American man,
Okay.
I normally wear a neck.
All right. Aren't you British?
There's something about having a little dang
The guy's British, by the way.
thing
Yeah.
wrapped around his throat.
No. What? Well, I thought he lives in Vettel land.
Do you like it when it tickles your nips? Like a little.
That was good. It's good to see Tricky getting back. Yes, it is. Oh my god. See that again.
Tickles your nips like a little.
So then I guess all you do.
Okay, chat, I think we saw enough. Speaking of Vettel, okay, chat, that's just a femboy, like, okay. Dude, I saw people making fun, chat. I saw in a YouTube video, someone uploaded the part about Vettel not face revealing that I talked about on stream. I don't know what it is. So chat, you guys know Vettel, right?
He did.
He's like the dude with neuron cell and all that stuff. You know him. He did this thing where like, he was going to like basically show his face on his cooking stream, kind of, right? And I told him not to. I didn't say that because he was effing like ugly, chat. I said it because why would you face reveal when you're anonymous for no reason? You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's pretty nice being
True.
anonymous on the interwebs. So
True.
yes, I said it
Very
and I
true.
cucked all the effing gay boys in his chat and probably the 3 women watching. But it was for a good cause. It was for a good cause. Thank you.
cause is that?
That's my statement. Okay, your pause. Philly confirmed Vettel not ugly. I mean, he's not.
Up. She did confirm it. She did confirm it. Pretty much. Pretty much confirmed Vettel's not ugly. Because she has seen him and she pounded him into the ground, I think. Or in some other way. So yeah, that happened. Oh god. What is this?
I appreciate you guys so much. Did I see Gooby's sub goal? Yep, we're watching it, looking at it. Here we go. Here's one of the sub goals that you guys made a reality. Wait, actually, let me bring up.
What? What's that?
So one of the sub goals was, what was it, guys? If we reached 10K, was it 9 or 10K? So Tonki would have to dress up as Natalie. So we have Natalie.
That's cute.
Subby Wubby. And then after that, we have Mr. Goobert.
Oh god.
The
Naughty the fuck?
handcuffs
Naughty the
are
fuck?
insane. 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 Oh my god, this guy's insane. I'm gonna put Numas are always eating. Yes. Go off, Diva. Wow. This is really what we can make happen as long as we work hard as a community.
God, Nani the fuck.
Nya. I'm just a lap cat.
Yeah, you're a fucking lab cat, and so yeah, okay. That was cursed. That was very much cursed. That was very cursed. Let's move on.
What? Help, I'm stuck, Step Loki. Oh my god. I wouldn't even care. Okay, here's a moral dilemma. If you are raised with, like, if you have, say you have a step parent, okay? If you are raised, like, you have a step parent from, like, the age of, say, like, 2, okay? So they are, for all intents and purposes, like, your primary caregiver,
You know, the
right?
intrusive thoughts have invaded Muma's brains and brain rot. Yes, they have.
Most of your life, okay? Let's say they have a
Bro got legs. Slay King. Absolutely. Blue milk. It is glad to see Tricky come back. Fitting did to say that. Yes, I did react.
child, and you grow up with them. Like, you're both 2 years old and you grow up with them. Now, people say, like, oh, it's okay because you're not related. It's the fact that you grew up together, okay?
That's true.
Y'all grew up together.
That's true.
Now, here's the thing, right? I think most of us agree that that is the point. What? It's not weird! Y'all, you literally were raised together as siblings.
Yeah, that becomes weird.
So anyway, part 2. If you are one of the people who agreed...
It's not illegal,
at least,
but it is
that
weird.
It is strange, okay? Now say that you are, like, 25 years old.
It's not illegal, but it's very weird.
Or, like, not even. You're, like, 18, okay? Well, you're 16, okay? Let's say you're 16. And your parents get divorced. And then your parent gets together with someone else and they become your step-parent. And they have a child who is also 16. Now, I don't think it's weird if you date them. I don't think it's strange. Because you don't have any relation to them other than your parents are dating. But it's not like you were raised together. How is that weird? Why? You're not raised together. You're like strangers that now, oh, just so happens that your parents are dating.
True.
Why is that weird? I don't get it. I don't understand.
I can see it. I can see both sides. I can see both sides. Because now you're living in the same household. You're supposed to make a family. Supposedly, I can see both sides. When the side says it's weird, it's supposed to be making a family unit, and dating someone within your family unit is always seen as weird. But here's the thing, like she's saying, let's say they just met, and you met each other, you started dating, and then you find out your parents met together. That's not weird, you know?
I don't get it.
Not illegal again, but it can be weird.
Have been studies done that show that sexual aversion happens to people you grow up with? Yeah, probably an evolutionary thing.
Yeah, more than likely the evolutionary thing.
But like, you know...
Yeah, kind of like kiss like sis. Yes. That's what it is. Kiss like sis.
Or what if you're dating someone and you're both 16, okay? You're dating someone, right, from your school. And then your parent meets them at like a teacher's thing, right? And then they start dating. Now is it weird for you to be dating?
Nope, that's not weird.
Do you have to break up now because now your parents are married? See, that's why I don't think it's weird. I think it's, you know, is it an interesting family dynamic? Sure. But is it, like, you know, messed up in some weird way? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's messed up,
in that
per
situation,
se.
your parents are weird? Why? You're just people.
Bruh.
You're just people. Who cares? I don't get it, man. I
I can understand how she doesn't get it. It can be confusing as fuck.
I don't know. If you hit it off, you hit it off, and who cares? Get it, man. Society cares? Yeah, maybe you care a little too much. I think society cares a little too much about things that they shouldn't care about. That's
Very
my
true.
opinion.
I agree with that one.
Maybe society needs to mind its own goddamn business.
Maybe. They definitely do. Roblox.
Yeah. Then you settle for a family member? But they're not your family. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about love, okay? You want to know about love? I'll tell you about love. Love is about consistent... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if you, yeah, presence. Yes, thank you. If you are around someone for a long time, you are more likely to develop an attraction towards them. That's why there's a lot of, like people falling in love at work, you know, people falling in love at school, people falling in love, you know, because the more you're around someone, the more likely you are to develop feelings for them. So it's not your fault that your parent just so happened to date someone that also has a child who is exactly in your age range. And now
the chat's going, yeah, chat always goes weird.
And you don't have any, like, familial bond to them. Like, you didn't grow up together or anything. So now it's just a stranger living in your house that you're like, oh, he's kind of cute.
Yeah. the fucking chat, man.
You know? Yeah.
There are several mangas with the plot. I know Kiss Exist is one of them. There's still several mangas, Gerard, with that plot. Several.
You know what I mean? I'm just like... I don't know. These are just thoughts that I have sometimes.
She does her seagull laugh. Unless they're not in your type, or yeah, somebody's sexuality radius. Yep. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going into Roblox because I mean, usually I'm supposed to do it on Monday, but I keep fucking forgetting. I keep fucking forgetting that Monday is Roblox day. So today is gonna be a day when I do some Roblox at least. What? Is this the right one? All right, we're gonna talk about this. Okay, let's go to the secondary window capture. Let's go Roblox. Transition, motherfucker. There we go. And we are going to be modifying the chat box, putting it over here because whatever. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. What are all these things that I have to actually go for? Yellow? What is the yellow thing? Close. What is this? This is called helmet, according to helmet camera first person shooter. Is this that one? What's the difference between the teams? Which teams are winning? I don't know. Space jet. I guess I can go to any team. I'll go to red. Fuck it. Man, fuck it. I'll go blue. Fuck it! I don't know what the fuck this is all about. Am I in the right fucking lobby? I don't get the fuck's going on here. This is supposed to be a first-person shooter, isn't it? guess it's supposed to be helmet. Blue is all there this time. I'll go with blue this time. Oh, someone's already claimed blue. So I'll go with green. I thought it was supposed to be a first-person shooter shit. What the fuck is that? Well, what the fuck happens here? Touch the claim. What else is $0? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. What the fuck? This is another one of those things. God damn it. It was supposed to be like an actual first-person shooter shit. I ain't about to fucking invite my friends to this bullshit. I don't even know where my money is. Where the fuck is my money? How do I know where my money is? How do I know where my money is? I don't know where my money is. Do I have 300 cash? The fuck? Where's my money? It's fucking confusing. I have $0. Why do I have $0? Oh, it's one of those fucking things. God damn it. Well, we can use this one while we're talking. Let me know what you feel. Well, most people left, but it's fine. It happens. Alright, so no. It's one of these fucking games. It's really annoying. Fuck is a colorizer? I don't know what the fuck a colorizer is. Satellite beam? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is even that? Okay, now we have these thingies that are doing something. Oh, dear Jesus, there you go. Thank you, Blue Milk, for scaring the crap out of me. What the fuck? I did promise I was going to do Roblox, so... I promised eventually I would do Roblox, which is what I'm doing right now. What the fuck is a colorizer? Is that all this is? Is that all this is now? Why the fuck did I need a colorizer, for fuck's sake? For fuck's sake, why did I need a colorizer? Like, seriously, for fuck's sake, why did I need a colorizer? I didn't need a colorizer. I didn't need any of this shit. The fuck are these things? The fuck are these things? By path? By walls? By admin commands? Oh wait, how did I get 5k? I don't know how I got 5k. But, satellite beam, I guess. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. Conveyor, another conveyor. And then we buy a second conveyor. And then satellite generator. Okay. Double thermal generator. Interesting. Do I need that? I don't know. But I will buy it. Just because fuck you, I'll buy it. I have 2050. Thought I had 2050. I guess I only have 2k. Now I should have 2050. Why? Oh, you're just a dick. That's all you are. Wait, did I buy a shield? I don't know if I bought a shield. Probably did. Ugh, I hate people like this. I do. I hate people like this. Let's see. I'm just running around, get more points, get more monies. This person is just being a dick. Well, I'm just gonna keep running and buying more stuff, just because. Let's see. Do I have enough money for this? No, I don't. What do I have money for? I don't know. What else do I need to buy? I don't know. I bought some shit here. I can't buy anything else because, like, it's just one of those things. I don't really care. It's not really, like, a big thing here. So I need more monies. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Har, 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 har. It stopped being fun for them. It stopped being fun for them, you could tell. Since they weren't able to, like, beat me to hell and back, they it wasn't fun for them anymore. I went bald. I've gone bald. God damn it, because I had to build all this shit, I didn't even fucking get a goddamn generator. Motherfuck. You can upgrade you sons of bitches? Can I upgrade you sons of bitches? No, I can't upgrade you sons of bitches. Hello. Thank you, thank you. I am playing Roblox and stuff. This person again is going spending time. How dare? How dare? I'm playing some weird, like, game. I forget the name of it. It's supposed to be a helmet, but it's not. So it's one of those weird thingies. There we go. Of course, of course. Har, 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 har.
Yeah, 1, 2, and back.
Oh, nice.
My therapy.
Ah, okay. Why the hell?
A grand total of 41 minutes.
Damn.
So it takes 21 minutes to get there, 21 minutes back.
That's quite a bit. Hoppa. Okay, I got one of those again, apparently.
It's better than waiting like 40 minutes on my ride.
True. True. So here we go. Let's see.
Maybe even an hour.
Yeah, depending on how the fucking thing goes. It could be a lot. Let's see. Oh wait, I haven't checked any of this other stuff out here, have I?
I'm going to punch your balls in.
Damn it. I knew it.
Damn it.
That's like, I knew it. Sus among us, of course.
I wish you my exercises, but it's already kind of scary.
Yeah, it's already late for more people. I guess I need a second floor. But I'm not quite size enough for the second floor. Shabbity bobbity ba. Not enough. For the size of the second floor, I'm not enough. I bought most of everything that I need here. Buying admin commands. Fuck you for buying admin commands. No. I'm almost there. For the second floor, that is. Almost to the second floor. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Okay. Am I? Damn it. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Getting close. As they say. Protect thy bales. Yes. Lurk alert is terrifying. It is. It is very terrifying. Yes, it is. I made it intentionally so it can remind me that people are lurking. Because otherwise, I won't fucking even see it once. By fucking ceiling lights. A piece of shit. How do I get to the second floor? Do I have to buy? I already have a second floor, but I need to buy stairs. You pieces of shit. I need to buy stairs. What the fuck? There we go. Fucking hell, I need to buy more stairs. What the fuck? And everything else in between is just straight up, you know, trying to spend money. Hard. Money. Almost time. Almost enough to buy stairs. Fucking hell. There we go. Bots time to buy stairs. Good. Now I can go up to the second floor. There we go. Fucking 5,000. The hell's wrong with you peoples? Well then that's why you stay away from me. Squirrels have tiny penises. That's all I gotta say. Shush! We're on stream, goddammit. Get some especially after the stuff. Hello David. Hello. Especially after therapy and stuff, get some rest. Take a nap or something. I know I like taking naps.
I want to nap with you.
Well, take a nap while I'm around. That's one thing that you can do too. You are a cat, so I guess that does make sense.
I can be in my human form and put my head on your lap. Pet me.
You could. That's true. Let's see. I should have enough for this now. Okay, we have the conveyor now. What do I do with it? The fuck do I do with the conveyor? Futuristic upgrader. Iron particle dropper. Oh, okay, the iron particle dropper. Okay. 7K. Fucking hell.
You're too broke.
Yes, I am. I'm very broke. It's gonna take a while to get to 10K. Director of Shang-Chi is gonna direct Spider-Man 4 from Holland. Interesting. That's interesting. About to fall asleep, Salty Dog? I'm glad that I could give you that type of rest at least. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting till the numbers get bigger. This person spent Robux for a freaking, like, deadly sword. 235 Robux. I have no idea how much that is in actual, like, Robux type stuff.
I think like $2.
$2? Still, spending any money for this crap is like, holy crap, man. I don't spend that. I don't spend any money on this shit.
Don't worry. One day I'll spoil you and give you an outfit. gonna be your new sugar mama.
Oh god. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? I didn't tell you, did I? Lunar Fox left because he ended up chasing tail, from what I know. He was chasing someone's tail, and he left and blocked me, interestingly enough.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You know how Lucy left the channel because of the whole situation with Ghost and stuff? Lunar Fox left and was chasing her tail, pretty much, I think. He blocked me on... Well, I recently was like, oh, I wonder what's up with Lunar Fox. Yeah, he blocked me on, like, everything. On
You tried to add him?
Discord? No, the thing is, like, Discord lets you know. The way you know how you're blocked on Discord is you'll have next to the name a little yellow exclamation point circle thingy. Little yellow exclamation point thing. That says you can't see... You can't see... I thought that was blocked because it's the one that says you can't see any of their statuses. That's different because I've been in non-mutual, like not been in mutual servers with a lot of different people, but I've still been able to see their statuses in one way or shape or form. In his case, I couldn't see any of his statuses, and also I think he blocked me on Twitter. I think he blocked me on other places as well. Why? Like I said, Jason on Twitter. I just saw the Discord one and I was like, ah, fuck it. I don't have him on anything else, but usually when you block on that, because Lucy blocked me and stuff like that, so yeah. Let's see, Iron Dropper or Futuristic Upgrader. I'll do Iron Dropper first. Iron Dropper. And Nether Ray Dropper is another 9k. Holy crap. But yeah, that was interesting to see. He left the server, absolutely. And soon after that, I wasn't able to see, like... I don't have any mutual friends with him or anything like that. So, I mean, people are going to be what they're going to be. I just found it interesting. I found it kind of funny. Because I was like, I didn't do shit. You know? If I got blocked, I didn't do shit.
I still don't think you got blocked.
My conveyor belt's stuck. What the fuck? Oh, there it goes. I think it should be fine now. That's why I'm not making money, because my fucking conveyor belt's stuck. Fuck you. Yeah, Dominic, people block me for fucking various reasons. I don't even fucking know why. I don't even try to figure it out at this point. Because if I mean, like, trying to figure out is like trying to figure out how insane people think. I don't know. They just fucking think weird. It's just the way it is. Wish them the best, though. Of course. They were a member of my community at one point, so I do wish them the best. And he did get me my Elgato, so that was, I mean, like, he did do some nice stuff. He got me my Elgato. He did do a lot of, you know, stuff to help me out in the past. So, like, in the sense of, he donated quite a bit. Just to say that much. He donated, and that helped me out when I really needed the help. So I'm appreciative of that. Why the fuck? It is now... Oh, there we go. Why is this stuck? So like I said, I appreciate when people come and go. If they leave for dumb reasons, then oh well, what can I do? If they're still around, then I'm happy. But if they're not, wish them the best and wish them all the best in all of their journeys. You know what I mean? Okay, now my dudes. That one got specifically dropped on there. Okay. Mama. I still need a freaking... Why?
They never answered me. Should I make ramen or...
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sandwich is gonna be easier probably, and the thing with ramen, since it's usually so carb based, it can be tough on the stomach. Like especially if you're trying to get some sleep or something, it can be pretty tough on that. 10,500 is my next one. Let's just do Futuristic upgrader. There we go. Let's do that. Now everything seems to be moving fine. That's good. Now things seem to be moving perfectly fine. Yeah, sandwiches carbs too because of the whatchamacallit, the bread. But well, no, you're right. But sandwich seems to be gonna be easier and less sodium, I think, unless you like start adding like a bunch of processed meats and shit. Other than that, I think it would be fine. No donate. People are just assholes in this one. Holy shit. What is this one? Bring a team? I don't know about my fucking team. I don't even know what the fuck this thing is supposed to be about. I just know it's building shit. That's it. All I fucking know. That weird person just there trying to fucking kill just for fun. I mean, yeah, we do be trolling sometimes, but like, he kind of weird. Oh, it's become a tycoon game. That's what it is now. No need for second floor wall. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe we should build second floor walls. No. Gear stand. Why do I need a gear stand? I don't have gear. Giant yellow nuclear dropper. Interesting. Oh, well, I already got that much, I guess. 15k is good. Second floor wall. Big gear stand. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck do I need a gear stand. You're the third floor. 50k. Great. It's gonna be great. Absolutely wonderful. Fucking hell, man. What the fuck? How can I prevent this from happening? It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. I can't pick these up either. I guess I have to kind of just be here to prevent it from continuing to do that. Because, like, they are going to try to hit me, I think. Okay. So, I should. Keyword is should. Have enough money to do certain things now. 18k. I don't have enough money, I don't think, for, the really serious upgrades, but I think I could make one more upgrade over here, I think. Can't build a third floor yet. Fucking what the gear stand do? Oh, I can buy a magic carpet. Okay. Oh, okay. I can buy the magic carpet. Okay. All these things out here that you pay for, I could buy it. Okay. That's what that means. Just getting myself some random shit. I'm gonna build a third floor before I start building the other stuff though, because I want to get more monies. More monies. That's what we need. We need more money. Money. Har. Like Sheena. I got that from Sheena. I'm not gonna lie. I got that from Sheena. I wanted to play Helmet, which was supposed to be like, it's supposed to be something you could play, but like they closed it off, which is fucking annoying. Alpha, the betas, early access, the actual thing, and it's done. I'm at 32k, goddammit. What's oh this fits the dark sword, the admin stuff. What's the admin stuff? Oh fuck that. 2,000? Fuck that. 5,000 of that. Fuck that. Get a million with what? 14.99. Fuck that. So let's say that's about 100 Robux is a buck around there. Okay. That's $15 for a million credits. Fuck that. I'll just wait. You know what I mean? I'll just fucking wait. Okay, I'm buying shit, so that's good. So I just started blasting. What does 4 do? I have the power! Okay, here we go. That happened. Now, what we're gonna do is see what else I can buy. Nope. Third floor, 50k. So I'm almost at 50k. 47k. So it's actually increasing pretty quickly. So I'm gonna buy the third floor. And while I go up there and try to buy the third floor, we are gonna be fine. Second floor stairs, 20. Fucking again. I made a third floor, but I can't have fucking stairs. Motherfucker. The fuck was that? Haha. Find that funny. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. It's running. Oh, I'm stuck now. I thought I was stuck now. 2,200 only? Really? 2,200 only? That'd make more than that. Usually makes more than that very quickly. I wish there was a way we could upgrade these. I mean, like, actually upgrade these. I do wish there was a way to do that. How can I take off helmets? Am I just gonna be putting helmets on and off? How do I take off helmets? Fucking hell. I have interesting helmets now. 11k, okay, that helps. That should be enough to build stairs to the third floor. How, well, this is space. I was gonna say, how are they standing without having anything holding them up? I don't fucking know. It's fucking space. Rules don't apply here. Holy jeebus, everything is expensive. Balcony rockets. Test subject. Morphs and faces. Mysterious artifacts. Gear stands as well. Everyone left this server, which is interesting. I mean, it is just a regular tycoon game, so I could understand. The reason why I'm doing this is because I usually Mondays are the days when I do this. Usually Mondays are the days that I do this. Now, because of the fact that, well, Monday I forgot. I fucking forgot. Let's just be honest with you. I fucking forgot. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna pull your chain or choke your chicken or whatever it's called nowadays. I'm gonna fucking be truthful to you. I forgot. I fully fucking forgot. That's subject or what's the faces do? Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right, I didn't know what that was. It's useless now, but I didn't know what that was. Now let's figure out what this is. Choking the chicken, yes. Some chickens like being choked. Be careful, because if you choke it long enough, it'll throw out some stuff. It'll be sticky. That's all I gotta say. Y'all take that however you want, but yeah, don't let the choking the chicken let out the sticky stuff too much, because that can be problematic. I am on the 3rd floor, bitch. By pillar, no. By thingy to rocket, no. By test subject 920, maybe. What are you? This is just random shit right now. Yeah, this is just fucking random shit. Is there any way to, like, triple, quadruple what I have without spending Robux? This is absolutely a money grab, but it's understandable because it's a Tycoon game. Tycoon games themselves are money grabs just to start off with, not including whatever these people are doing here. Want to eventually get that rocket, though. Red rocket. Red rocket! Red rocket! Don't forget about the red rocket. Hat remover. There we go. Ha! Nice. Do this one. Okay. Let's see. Why? Like, some of these are forgotten forever, but whatever. I have almost 30k. And by now, I think the only things I have up there are, you know, building walls. Let me just build the fucking wall. Fucking hell. I don't know how to win this one. Like, let's buy the fucking walls, god damn it. The 3rd level walls, that was 10k. Okay. That's what this was. That's all I needed for this one. And now I have the full walls. Now it doesn't look so empty. Doesn't look like my soul anymore. Doesn't remind me of my soul anymore. The emptiness of my soul. What is this then? The boombox? Nah, I don't really care about the boombox. That was, damn. That already pumped me up 10k. Holy crap. I do need, how much do I need again? Fucking, I hate having to keep going up there. Whatever. I need 20k for pillars, 70k for balcony to rockets. 35k for the stand. 20k for the gear stand. What fucking gear am I gonna be looking for next time? So 20k for pillars, I guess. Chat 20. Why the fuck can't I just go up a couple of levels like it? No, never.
Why?
Because it's like. Oh, have you heard? This is part of the joke though. But have you heard that some people? There are some guys out there. Don't fucking know why. There's some guys out there who think that wiping their ass is gay. I don't get that. It's a part of regular cleaning. It's a part of cleaning yourself. It's a part of hygiene. You wipe your ass, you clean your ass, because you don't want swamp ass. Swamp ass creeps up no matter what. Swamp ass is a killer. No, but swamp ass pops up no matter what. What you want to do is you want to minimize the swamp ass that you are bringing into other people's lives. So what you do is, of course, you make sure to clean yourself. No, I do not like swamp ass. I do not want swamp ass. That's why...
No, what is swamp ass?
Swamp ass is pretty much stinky. It's really, really stinky, like, to the point where, like, it's not even BO. It's the point where you smell like ass. That's swamp ass right there. where like I guess they really called it that way because there are people who eat ass, if you know what I mean, and they no, they go because it's like no, just no. People like would go down and it would smell like a swamp, so that's why they call it a swamp ass.
But you just said it smelled like ass. You said it smelled like a swamp.
Well, yeah. Have you ever smelled like? You do not want ass smell. You do not want like. I have been to anime conventions. I know what swamp ass smells like, and it's horrible. It makes you gag. It made me gag more than a couple of times. It smells worse than poop because it smells like poop and BO and like sweat all put together, and it's nasty. It is very nasty. Just thinking about it, it's just like it's just talking about it is enough to make some people hurl. But like, yeah, that's fucking swamp ass.
My BO smell is I just smell of garlic.
Smell of garlic. Sweet smelling of garlic isn't too bad. Some people like the smell of garlic. But yeah, Gerard. Brother ew. Yeah, brother ew. Exactly. Imagine all those smells together. And I've smelled it because I have been to anime conventions. And I've had to shower twice because first in the morning just to be fresh, and in the afternoon to take off all the crappy smell, the quite literally crappy smell that everyone else put on me because they fucking don't understand that BO transfers. They don't fucking get it, and it's annoying.
I was gonna take 2 showers, but I decided to just once.
Yeah,
after I complete my last workout.
If I work out and I sweat, I do take a shower every single day. If I don't sweat during the day, which there are days, especially now with my AC and all that kind of stuff, I don't sweat as much. If I don't sweat during the day, it's every other day. But longer than that, I can't. I just can't. And yes, I do clean the crack when I shower. Because that's a requirement. You have to clean your crack. Holy crap, man. I got scared when I learned that there are adults out there who don't clean themselves properly when they shower, and they don't clean themselves properly when they go to the restroom. That's scary. Because, like, yeah. Those people are among us. They live among us. And it's scary to see them living among us with their BO. With their BO and their swamp ass and, like, everything in there. It's just like, holy crap, what the fuck?
Here's the interesting thing about me is, even though I take a shower, I can't get the dirt off of my skin. I don't know why it doesn't come off until I'm drying off.
It's weird. Sometimes you have to use like either a loofah or there are like those stones that people use for their feet. But if you buy it and not use it for your feet, you can use it like to rub off certain skin patches, like that, like the any kind of well, the first layer of your skin pretty much is what you're doing there. Any of that kind of stuff, you can usually do it with like the pumice rocks or whatever they're called, the ones that people usually use for their feet. I have one that I use for like my elbows, my knees, never for feet.
I have a lot of dirt. I don't know if it's because I tan or what.
It might be tanned. It might be just dead skin cells, yeah. There is...
I think it's dead skin cells.
Yeah. Holy crap, these things are expensive. Holy, what the fuck?
Shed a lot. Like
yeah, if you shed a lot, like there's some people that do drop a lot of skin cells. There's some people that do shed a lot. But, thing is, of course, you always have to make sure to properly clean if you can. Because, like...
You're gonna have to teach me that, you know?
I don't go outside very much. I do go outside like at least once a week or so, but I don't go outside too much. So I don't have to worry about smelling to other people, but I always worry about smelling to myself. And I don't smell very often, but if I'm sweating, that's why every single day I do, because sweat, ew. I don't like sweat. I don't like sweat. I don't like sweating. I don't like sweat. I don't know what to tell you about that. I just don't like sweating. I don't like sweat. I don't like any of that. I wish I didn't sweat, but then I'd probably overheat if I didn't sweat. So it's one of those things. You know, it's one of those things that, like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If I do sweat, I have to worry about BO. If I don't sweat, then I don't worry about BO. You don't like sweating? Just go to a pool. True. If I could be in a pool all day without getting all wrinkly and, like, you know, getting the wrinkle skins and all that kind of stuff, then I probably would. To be perfectly honest with you, I probably would. Oh, let me change this thing. True, true. And some women don't sweat hardly at all. Like, some women quite literally hardly don't sweat at all. But another thing I did want to mention, there are certain groups of people that are missing a certain enzyme, a certain gene that creates an enzyme, the enzyme that gives you BO. There are actually people out there that are missing that enzyme. And they tend to be Asian, I believe. I think Asians have a higher propensity for that, where you will literally have some people who will not stink. They will not smell. They'll sweat, and they'll sweat, and they'll sweat, and they'll sweat, but they won't smell. And that's interesting, to say the least. But I have heard that is something that does happen with Asians. Propensity is higher for Asians. Pool with other people's piss? Ew, no. Like my own pool. Yeah, my mom got that gene, but unfortunately it skipped me. There are some people where their parents have the gene, but they for some reason have the gene where they like have like stinky BO. And it's like, oh God, they got the reverse of it. They got the full-on reverse of it. Holy crap. Like I feel for those people, because that's a damn shame. When not only do your parents have the gene of, you know, not stinking, but also not being stinky, but also you have the gene of making very stinky BO. Yeah, that has to suck. Balcony to rocket ship. Let's do that. Oh God. Oh God. By ladders. Oh, the rocket ship is up there. Oh, the rocket ship is up there. Oh, what the fuck is up there? Buy space pad and buy space jet. Oh God. Okay, that's a lot of money. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Like when you eat some kind of food such as garlic and you might start smelling like you sweat. Me, when I used to drink, I would get the sweats, the alcohol sweats, as you would call them, as some people call them, where you would smell like liquor. You smell like you'd been drinking, even though I hadn't been drinking for like a whole day. My friend and I went to try the sauna. She hardly sweat, while the rest of us were sweating like crazy. Yeah, sauna is supposedly cleaning up the pores with sweating, because you know the pores with the sweat will wash off all the dirt and all that kind of stuff. That's why people go to saunas. But yeah, saunas, oh my God, for me. Crap. It's gotten to that point again. I will send you guys to a wonderful creator, if they're still on, which I hope they still are. Yes, I'll send you to... Well, nope, I can't. Never mind. I'm too small. Too small. We'll go to Leah Pantera. Either that or Irradiated Rat. Whichever one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to go to Fenari Mori later on, like in my own thing, but we have too few people. Sauna sounds crazy to me. It does. If she still has that restriction. She still has that restriction, yes, which is fine. No one-person chatters, because they end up being bots sometimes and things like that. So I do understand that. Let's see here. I might do Irradiated Rat. Bibli, who's the Bibli? Bibli Darling. There's Irradiated Rat doing some stuff with Gundam Breaker 4. And Bibli Darling is on fucking music, doing music. So, yep, this is music. It's like a meh. But I'll send you to Irradiated Rat. Here's one thing with Irradiated Rat. They are a very much a VTuber who is a rat, of course. And they have thigh squish. So it's just warning you of the thigh squish. Think I've sent you guys there before. Just lock my door and make my sauna at home. Exactly. Why pay for a humid hot box when you just go, like, sometimes you just go outside and it's fucking that way. Yes. Actually, Roblox gameplay. I played it for about let's just say about a half hour, 45 minutes or so, because on Monday I didn't do Roblox because I forgot about it, and I'm sorry about that. So whenever I forget on Monday, I always try to do it at least on the first video, at least for a half hour on the first video on other things. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. We're going to be moving on to Irradiated Rat on the YouTube side. And when did you first start playing Roblox? To be perfectly honest with you, probably around 2020, 2021. So I haven't been playing for very long. But yeah, it's been about 2020, 2021 that I started playing. On the YouTube side, for all of you who are still there, which isn't a lot of you, but still, I'm glad you're there, here we go. We are going to take a look and read a book. It's Reading Rainbow. No, it's reading. We're going to be doing customization, sending you guys the redirect, and figuring out. Of course, take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Always, always, always be giving yourself some kind of break, relaxing, and don't treat yourself negatively because, you know, you had a fall, you had a trip, you had a moment where you were strong, that kind of thing. Don't treat it as like you are horrible, etc. Just be kind to yourself. And remember that things are good. Oh, I'm going to send you guys to Warhammer 40k from Capo Mio channel. Hopefully, they're speaking in English. My VTuber's first Warhammer. Space Marine 2. We're going to send you, yes. I usually end around 3 minutes. I went a little bit over because I was chatting with you guys. But of course, take care. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the same time. And Tuesday, Thursdays in the afternoons. All week afternoons. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. Every other day afternoons as well. Thank you. And arara, mama. Enjoy the Salvi raid. Salvi raid. Enjoy it. Be kind to each other. Treat each other well. And have a good time. Of course, I'll be sending you guys off as well to, as I mentioned, VTuber's first Warhammer. Let's go. Take care.